Yeah, it works.
Oh,
It's on.
hello.
Oh my god, hello? Is anyone there? Is anyone there?
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry
there you go.
sorry
Nice.
that I'm short. Okay.
That's all right. I'm also below average now since my last measurement.
Okay, chat is working here as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, hello, Hoffa. Nice.
People there.
Yeah, starting.
So they say things on the screen. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
okay,
here's
cool.
the chat. Here's
Cool.
also the chat.
Nice.
We're starting slowly. Hi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
boat time.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Are you excited? Because I'm excited. We're back on the boat. Gotta tell so many boat stories. Okay. And I know someone else is gonna tell some boat
I
stories.
might. I've done it in the past sometimes.
You
It
have.
happens.
But who is this handsome young man?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello, Hoffa.
Hello. You might know me as Sprinkles in the chat, usually. I work as a guide on board the ship. My real name is Joel. Refer to me as you wish. I don't care. But you know. So, you know. And I got persuaded into letting this pirate thing come on board. Yeah, so there you go. Oops.
Oh, whoopsie.
Yeah.
I guess
happened.
you're as part of us now.
Oh,
in our happy
shit.
little community.
Yeah. Okay.
A personal little community guide.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, it's very
That makes
nice
it
to
happy.
have you here. Do I see anything
Am I
over
looking
here?
for? Oh, fab.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I got to borrow
can,
this amazing
can
shirt.
we just take a and look at our fabulous people? Wait. And the light is okay. There we go. Look at these fabulous people we have over here. I also feel like we have a connection here. Look at them. I know, right? Oh, these strong men.
lot of fabric, so I'm rich.
Oh, damn. Oof, you are really flexing your fabric.
Yeah, I got a shirt. What of it?
Oh, yeah. Do a flex in the shirt. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Whoa.
at all that.
Oh, whoa.
I got it.
It's like that. That's like the old style flex. You don't flex your muscles.
Yeah.
Just like do like that to show how much
Exactly.
fabric you have. Whoa! Oh my god, there's so
Whoa.
much fabric.
You're
Whoa!
insane.
There's some big flex you have right there. I mean, I feel like I'm being very weak on here. I couldn't afford the fabric.
Oh shit.
You know? Yeah, I was forced.
okay, yeah.
See?
Right.
Okay, wait. Can we just take a moment before people are gathering?
yeah.
So, can we just take a moment and like appreciate the beautiful sunset?
Yes, so welcome to Eriksberg. It's a nice place to be in general.
It is. It is
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have been guided by this very, very nice
That's
young
me,
man.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
you're pretty decent too.
Oh.
No, you're good. You're good. Just kidding. Wow, a flex without a redeem. I know. So we have a redeem, like a point redeem, like where people can like. If the
Request flex for 1,200 channel
shit.
points.
yeah, exactly.
wow.
And now they got
Okay.
like free flexing from all of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean we are spoiling them. Hi free balls. Hi, how are you doing? So rude as always. I'm not rude towards my work as always. What do you mean? Okay. Hi, see?
I got competition today. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, also like, can we see here? Arr.
What's up?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, arr.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
we are being like a really nice crew here. Like, see, I look different because I took this as a great opportunity to use my old pirate work clothes. I know this is not a pirate ship. It's okay.
Well, you know, I'm concerned. You didn't tell me you were gonna show up like this, and you know, I'm starting to regret it, honestly.
Don't tell him, but I'm planning a ticket. Well, yeah, it's so fun.
What did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything at all.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, fine. Wait. Oh no. The Danes has come. Hello, Toad.
Are they talking about this ship?
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's a Danish. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
It says
no.
rescue zone.
You know, we have loaded the cannons. The first move we're gonna fire. They're not gonna survive. We have grape shot, chain shot, double shot, all of the shots.
Oh,
we're gonna be doing shots tonight.
That's a
boys.
lot of. That's a lot of shots. Body shot.
Yeah, you ready for the fireball? I am. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, best ship. There's a lot of shots. Yeah, do you hear the Toad? You should be concerned.
Should be.
Best ship there.
It's Toad the Dane.
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
Toad is saying, Toad is saying that's the best ship. Toad, you're not gonna agree for very long. I'm just gonna say that. We're just gonna flex this ship
Okay.
so much.
All right.
Should we
Yeah.
like move to the front of the ship, maybe?
I don't know.
Start walking.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. It's
I mean,
that way. So, you know,
wow,
come
really?
forward,
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
Make sure I'm in frame. This is my best side.
Keep me away from the
All right,
shots.
yeah. So-
You don't want to be drunk? Excuse you.
It's all right.
Hello.
Yeah.
Loaded the
Okay,
cannons.
so welcome
The
to the front of the ship.
Oh,
It's
see,
called,
they've already started to make the Sea of the Thieves references.
See what?
Sea of Thieves.
What are they saying?
Like, yeah, loaded the cannons. Just don't reenact from Sea of Thieves when you can shoot yourself out of the cannon.
It is impossible. The hole is about this wide. I cannot fit myself in that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
sorry.
there's like,
That's a very illogical claim. I don't know why you would say that.
yeah, this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it feels. I mean, that's
Is
fair.
this why you
that's fair.
keep saying that people should be re-educated? Because clearly they need it. Honestly, I can tell. But
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. I'm so happy
Oh,
that you
please don't
realized
touch
the
me,
ways.
but-
Oh,
yeah, thank you.
I might fit. Excuse you. Pirate ship? Are you guys on a journey? Actually, no. The One Piece treasure. No, I don't. It's not a pirate ship yet, but don't tell the man over there.
No, I can hear every word you say.
No.
I'm just pretending
It's
to
just your
Shit.
imagination.
Oh no, I forgot everything.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Well, okay. Welcome to the front of the ship. This is what you call the bow historically. Okay, sorry. Welcome to my guided tour. If you want to have a proper guided tour, you can visit us next weekend, Saturday, and the weekend after that, on the 2nd and 3rd. We are in Eriksberg, Gothenburg Harbor. So you know.
Yes, you should all come visit.
Go come for it. You know.
And so you.
I might be here. I
mean-
might not.
I'm just gonna say, like, you know, you may or may not have, you know, it's like Schrodinger's cat, like for Schrodinger's sailor.
Yeah.
You know, like you may or may not be here, but until you're here.
Yep.
But also, you know, you will have not if you visit here.
Yep.
Not only will you have, you know, like be able to see all these amazing things as you are now, but you will also be able to like smell the amazing smells and like, you know.
Smells?
You're okay, a little weird. Okay, I did not agree to this. Can we cut the camera real quick? I didn't really. We didn't really talk about this, you know. I don't. We can't really be doing that.
That's not. I meant. I referred.
Okay,
You smell great too. You smell great
Tar.
too.
Yeah, that's right.
Tar.
Exactly, tar.
Tar, yes.
Yeah.
And it's not tarable. Correct. Yeah.
I'm so happy we're in Gothenburg.
That's right. We're actually on Gothenburg. You
We
would say,
are,
too.
that's true.
The ship is named Göteborg. So, if in case you don't know it, I just assumed everyone knows. This is the Swedish East Indiaman Göteborg, placed in Eriksberg in Gothenburg, which is the largest wooden sailing vessel in the world. That still sails. We actually arrived back from our voyage to the Mediterranean on 2nd of June. So I was on there, spending about 4 months total on the ship, mostly as a deckhand. A deckhand on the ship doesn't need to know a lot. They will be learning as they go, and your responsibility is pretty much please don't fall overboard.
Do you know
sir.
a lot?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Because I worked as a deckhand first, and then I became a bosun's assistant. So now I'm climbing up in this rig, making sure everything's all in ship-shape order, which is a lot of work because it is a wooden ship with a lot of hempen things. So there's always something that is wrong with it at all times.
Up
so
there!
It needs to be.
They asked if we can smell the crew.
If who can smell the crew?
We can smell the crew.
It's only me. You can't. And barely. No, you cannot. Who said that? Who said that? I want names.
I'm
Are
not
you protecting them?
as the community leader. but I mean,
Fribble.
I'm sure that I can.
I see you. Okay. I know you. I'll come for you. Or you can come to me
And smell.
and don't smell me. Please do not smell me. Actually, I have colleagues. It would be very weird if you come and smell me. I beg of you to not. Thank you.
Okay, story time. They mentioned just the crew actually responded to another distress call and sailed on a ship out at sea. Were you there?
I was actually.
Oh,
yes.
oh,
It
cool
was,
story.
Yeah, it was outside of Jersey. It was actually a bit of a foggy day. Jersey, in general, I mean the entire area of the France there, is very unlike the English coast. The English coast is very nice and flat. You basically have a cliff, and then it's just deep water immediately. Very easy to sail. France is the opposite. You have very long, shallow paths and a lot of cliffs coming up. You don't want to be on that side.
I've actually been in Jersey.
There you go. It's a decent place, I guess.
It
It was good. I mean,
very nice.
yeah. I mean,
Very shallow.
the worst part of it is that it wasn't French. Not to start any wars or anything, but it should be French. Really, it's so close to the shore.
It is.
Yeah,
It
I
absolutely
also have the
is.
same opinion about Gibraltar if we're gonna go there, but
Yeah, Gibraltar's an interesting thing. I've
Yeah,
been there
it
too.
shouldn't be French though.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, it would also be.
I think that should be French as well. Every place should be French.
Mon Dieu.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Terrible.
I mean, that was surprising. Yeah, okay.
We did have a lot of Frenchmen actually come on board.
You did?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Wait, on yours?
Oh, sorry. I will come back to the boat. Don't worry. I'll come back to it. We did have a lot of Frenchmen. There is actually another ship called Yarr Yarr that sails in France. It was built by a guy named Jens Langert, who was also very responsible for building this
Very
ship.
French name. Huh?
L'Armion was Lafayette's frigate,
yeah,
where
yeah.
he came over to save America, basically.
And in case you didn't know, these wooden ships are made of wood.
Wow.
Thank you for your input. I appreciate it. Yes.
So deep. No.
Yeah, actually mostly oak. I don't know, should I tell them that it's mostly Danish oak? Or will that...
Wait.
Yeah, because
I don't
we
know,
got a lot of Danish oaks
Toad
gifted to
from
us.
the-
Like 1,000 oak trees just came from Denmark
Oh.
to build this ship, yeah.
Wait, they
Yeah.
gifted us?
You know, and that-
okay. Suddenly, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
know. Can you really trust it? Is it like,
I mean, yeah, I believe you can. I just appreciate that finally Denmark does something good for the Swedish fleet.
They gave us
Usually
some
they just sink
hefty...
it.
They
And,
gave us some
that's
hefty
very
logs.
rude.
Or the steal our fortresses.
True, very
Yeah.
true. Yes.
So
They
very
do that.
nice. Thank you, Toad, with company and everyone
Yes.
else, because Toad is representing the entire Danish
Ah.
country, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for your.
You're right.
oaks.
With a fitting name for it. You should be Frenchman, actually. But, well, that's a fraud. It's never mind. It's all derogatory. Now let's not get into it. Either way.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, all right. Which tangent do you want to continue on? Because now we're on like 3 tangents now. I think.
I'm not sure.
Saving the ship.
Yes.
Saving the ship.
With the
Yeah,
small
Yeah,
distress.
outside of Jersey, horrible weather, a bad place to lose a rudder, which happened to this small sailing boat at this time. It's a 2-man crew. They are all dressed up to the nines in survival vests, ready for the rockiest time of their lives, which they had. Looking at the boat, it was going like this in the water, and suddenly, a ship like this emerges from the fog, comes over to save them. Allegedly, the captain told them over the speakerphone, well, not speakerphone, over the radio, that actually we're also just a sailing vessel. You sure we want to come? Do you want to send us to save them? And then we did emerge from the fog. People working on the yards, taking down the sails so that we could go only by engine, because this was an important that we can maneuver. We later got told by the crew that they were severely wondering what time period they're in, what is happening right now.
Yeah, did they just cross through some portal into some other?
Pretty much, yeah. It was a fun flight.
You should probably say bye to your friend as well.
Oh yeah.
So-
I'll be doing that.
Yeah,
so
do that.
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Camera distractions.
Think of questions. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wooded ship is made of wood. I know, crazy. Yeah.
Okay, back of Neah. No, wait, back to Neah. Na 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 na.
Did you know that that was? Whoa! Did you know that that was actually impossible? For the Titanic? Yeah, because the front part of Titanic was actually it was forbidden area, for visitors.
Mhm.
So actually, that scene could never have happened because it was only cargo and private, for the crew. Sorry, I was talking to
What did you say?
nothing.
Are you slandering me?
No, we would
You have made
we
many
would
things to make me
never slander
suspicious.
you.
Oh, but you're still touching me. Why?
Why is the rum gone?
It's just the touch of
Yeah.
understanding and
You really like the normal person just hover. Just have the thought. Yeah, exactly. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, it's okay. To be honest, which is the most the least creepy though? Someone do this or someone do this?
I much prefer being touched in general.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, I mean, I just-
with your cold things, I'm just a little uncomfortable.
Community.
But no, yeah, it's okay.
Community,
Yeah,
thank
you
you very
keep
much.
doing that.
We don't like to use the word cult.
Oh, yeah.
We find it to be a
Okay.
little bit
Right, I can use
misleading.
sect is also a good one.
No.
Okay.
Community,
Thank you,
or
okay.
perhaps Viking clan. That's
Viking
also
clan.
Yeah,
No, that sounds a little more fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We are happy
Viking
about-
boats are a fascinating
I
subject
know,
by themselves.
indeed.
Did you know that it takes one entire oak tree to make a plank? It's a
Oh.
very wasteful way to build a ship, but they do that. or they did that.
Wait,
yeah.
wait, one oak tree.
Yeah,
from
they
one
basically
plank.
shaped the plank with one oak tree. Yeah, that was.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's
some-
not my expertise area.
So in the moment, let's take a look. Like,
Now this is not a Viking ship, and let's not be confused. But,
I know,
yeah.
but still.
Yeah, we do.
Black pearl. Like, yeah.
It's not a black pearl, they say. If you were to look at it from the outside, it's mostly blue,
Sleepy.
black,
I mean-
and yellow and red,
Yeah.
things like that.
I mean, it's a very pretty ship. It is. It's a very pretty.
I agree.
We'll get some shots of it in the end, I think.
We should
nice.
we show it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can show the. Oh, we can actually see the back of the.
You can see, yeah. Are you able to see that it has two tails from here?
Two tails?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
because people did. Well, it is to replicate how people didn't know how lions looked back in the day. So
Oh,
you know,
really?
yeah, so
Fun.
they made them
Two.
fantastical creatures.
Oh.
So it has two tails.
It reminds me of that lion that is like that lion that looks super
Yeah.
weird, like the
Yes,
taxiderm.
exactly. That was the same problem. The taxidermic.
Oh my god.
Okay. Bring it up. No.
Like weird taxiderm lion. Oh,
Yeah.
it's very awkward.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure someone will link to it if you want to see
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
I'm sure.
you'll find it.
Okay,
yeah.
tell us more. Tell us more.
Well, yeah, what do you want to know?
Everything.
Yeah, so we also have goldfishes in the after tier. You can't see them from here, but those are also for the same reason, because they were actually meant to be dolphins, but you know they look more like goldfish when you look at them. That's for the same reason. When we are in the front, I might as well tell you about these blue beams.
Blue beams.
Yeah, in English you'd call it the head. We call it the beard, skägget.
Oh.
And when you needed to use the bathroom in the 1700s, you would sit upon one of these and stick your bum out and do your business. And to wash yourself, you would have one of the ropes hang in the water that you could bring up and wash yourself with. And then you put it back down so that it gets washed out for the next person that comes around.
So you take the rope between your buttocks.
Yeah,
And
right. Exactly.
like a towel.
Like
a
Mick
towel method?
Jagger.
That's how you do it.
Wow,
course.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Sounds very soft and cozy.
Yeah. No. It's a lot of salt water, actually. It's not very cozy at all.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want that, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine having like, oh, that sounds like very.
Yeah, it's not great.
All right, we probably get there.
It's not great. Sounds like you're very experienced.
I actually don't know what you're talking about. No, I haven't tried.
They gotta have their real, the real authentic experience when you're on the ship.
Oh yeah.
You gotta live all in, like the real deal.
Right.
I mean, oh,
So to give some volumetric or distance here, like
Yeah.
it's 2 or 3 meters down to the first blue plank, and then there's another like 5 or 6-ish down to the water.
I mean, from the railing down here, it's 6 meters total. So I'd say it's like
Okay,
from, from
3 and 3.
From the deck here,
Yep.
I'm measuring from the deck. in that
Yes.
case. So from the deck here is like 1 meter down, and then you have 3 meters, I think, all the way to the blacks, and then the rest is what is it, 3?
but did it-
Wow, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Badum fucking
I mean,
tis.
I mean, it must have been like. I'm just thinking. I mean, in the very front, I know myself. I mean, it can get very, very.
Oh yeah,
baby.
very shoppy. Oh yeah, indeed.
So,
Yes.
So I'm just like imagining having to climb down there when you need to poop pee, and like you have to take a little pee break. It's like a little adventure.
It is. It's a bit. Sometimes you cannot actually.
I mean,
when
but it's
the sea
stormy.
says too rough, you cannot go out here.
What do you do then?
Well, I guess you would sit on the bowsprit at that point because it would wash away anyways.
Yeah, that's fair,
But yeah,
But I mean, like I mean, I remember from my old times when I was. I mean, like when it was really bad. I mean, the water could like spray basically
over?
the
Yeah.
entire ship. So I mean, like
Just shit anywhere.
It only really is the lookout that stands here that gets
Yeah.
wet on this ship because we are 5-6 meters above
Yeah.
the water line, so the waves rarely reach up here.
Yeah, it's very rare, but
Yeah.
I remember it happening a couple of
Exactly.
times, and I mean, like,
Yes.
I wouldn't want to sit like anywhere like this.
Oh no, of course, no. Yeah,
Ooh, I mean, yeah, that'd be quite an adventure.
it is.
Have you been up there?
Actually, you are required to every time you're on lookout. If the sail set, you need to be by the flagpole because there is the only place you can look forward from.
Really?
Yeah, so you will have to sit right there. And if you're lucky, there can be some dolphins swimming at the bow at that time, and then you have a very nice view of them. And if you're really lucky, you have some bioluminescent algae in the water. preferably at the same time.
I
Then they
know.
swim like laser beams. So that is very
I
exciting.
know, and I've seen that like in the Mediterranean,
Oh, nice.
especially.
Yeah.
Like that's where I've had that.
Yeah,
Uh,
same.
Same, yeah.
Yes.
Because there's so much of that bioluminescent.
Yeah.
Like and it's so beautiful, and I can really understand how like the stories about like
Look
the
it up.
mermaids.
It's great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But I can really understand how like the stories about mermaids have
Oh,
like
absolutely,
like, because
yes.
I remember I was looking on our ship and I was standing here and I saw, you know, I mean it's really cool, like the water when it's like, you know, hitting the side of the boat.
Yeah.
I mean it's beautiful, like this green, blue, turquoise
Yeah. Oh
line.
boy. Yeah.
And I was like, what is that? I was like, it looks like some mermaids or something, and then I realized, oh, it's dolphins, but that was beautiful. Oh no, don't go.
The German guy says hello. Lisa is in chat.
German guy.
Hi, Liz, yes, yeah, Liz, Liz.
Oh, they look German. Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's here.
Ah,
He's
hi,
here.
Lisa.
Yeah, I
Nice.
remember this dude. He says.
You had a very nice tour.
Say it right now.
Yes,
Put it in.
yes,
Put it in
say,
words.
say.
Yeah,
Well,
say it.
Otherwise, I'm not sure if I will listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw her out, and it's gonna be your fault.
Oh yeah, no pressure. Listen. It was a nice tour, he says.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I knew it. But
Another boat story. Okay, Scholar half but yeah, they think my boat stories are so boring compared to
Excuse me?
your. Yeah, I know, right?
oh, but you want to hear a fun boat story?
This statement was not made under duress.
Okay. So this ship, at the highest velocity it will travel, it's about 12 knots. So its speed record is 11.8 knots. It was reached in 2005, right after passing the African peak, where they were on their way to Australia. They were going on the 40th latitude, also known as the Roaring 40s. So there was quite a windy day then. And reaching the speed was quite impressive, considering that they had one sail set at the time. The fastest I've seen this ship sail is 11.6 knots in the Mediterranean. If you know of the Mistral winds, otherwise I'll explain it briefly. You have the Alps, and then you have the Pyrenees,
Yeah,
the
the
Spanish
Pyrenees, yeah.
mountains that reach towards each other, but before they meet, there's a valley right in the Bay de Lion, or Bay of Lions, where the wind will be funneled into and go into the Mediterranean Sea, and it can reach quite high speeds. So when we were going there, it was going 55 knots of wind.
Holy.
That is 30 meters per second, and I can say for sailing that is a lot
Yeah.
of wind to be sailing in.
Yeah.
And we had 5 sail set going that speed. I was out here actually at that point.
55,
Whoosh.
no?
55 knots of wind.
Holy
Yes.
moly.
So the Roaring 40s must have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I wasn't there though, so I can't tell you much about it. But when I was here, I was actually out here. Well, I say that, but I was actually out there on what is called the yard arm. So if you go the furthest out on this yard, this is a yard going across. You see the where the ropes end over there? There is where I sat, and I was reefing a sail. You know all about reefing sails, obviously. That is when you decrease the surface area of a sail to make it filling less, because if you don't, it might blow out and get destroyed. What I was doing is that I was out there doing that, and when the waves were coming, I was reaching down towards the water because it was tilted like this, so I was pretty close to the water. The closest I ever got during that trek was 2 meters to the waters.
Oh god.
And then on the way up, the furthest I ever got was 20 meters from the water. 20 meters.
Yikes!
So, you know, this entire area is being, you know, it's like a lever where the entire thing will go up and down much more severely than out here in the middle of the ship. So I had to hold on, or I will take off on the way down because I would lift from the yard.
Enjoy the space program.
Yeah, exactly. I weigh 100 kilograms when I'm dry, and I was not. So, you know, that was an exciting day for
That
me.
is an experience.
That is an experience.
Better than going to the amusement
Yes.
park, right?
All right, what are you saying? I need to know. What's up?
Yeah.
Monkas?
20 minutes.
And awesome?
Hi, Johannes.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. Yeah, it was not very awesome.
Oh, if you have any questions, by the way,
Oh, yeah,
please let us know.
absolutely.
Yeah. Please let us know.
So the chat
Especially
wonders,
for you.
you
Yeah.
were wet? I think so, Hoffa, I think so.
Yeah, it was raining. Thank you
Hoffa,
for letting me
bonk,
clarify.
bonk, Hoffa.
Yeah, exactly.
Bonk. Come on.
Jesus.
Nice.
We have Liz over here. Liz is the horny shirt.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
fair.
they do us here. Wait, did you show the Danish flag yet? No, Lizzo, actually, we will come to that.
The Danish flag.
Yeah,
Oh, you've
yeah.
been telling them the Danish flag? Oh, don't be so
Lizzo's mentioned.
Oh, Lisa's mentioned the Danish flag. Oh, yeah.
Asked if we showed it.
Oh, Lisa's gonna be so disappointed. Yeah.
No, I'm sure
I'm
Liz.
sorry.
I'm
Sorry,
sure.
Lizzie. Well, I mean, I'll still tell the story, but you're gonna be disappointed. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Manage your expectations.
Special lewd anime? Oh, what's his name? Oh, that's right. Oh, they're saying that.
Yeah.
They're saying that the horny sheriff needs some education of anime to be able to know how to research
What?
science. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave it.
What's up?
Did I kill it? No. Time to unsubscribe. I wasn't the one who killed it. Even if even if it would have been like a big pressure to.
We have a lot of time, but should we explain for everyone else what this whole Danish thing is? Because I think it's only Lisa who knows it in chat.
Oh.
What the Danish? Oh, I mean, we can look at it.
Can we look
Come
at
with
it?
me. Follow along. We're going this way.
Yeah. Follow him. Yeah, let's go on an adventure.
On an adventure. Going down the ship. It's not very far, but it's over here.
I have a feeling we were running back and forth. Like
We might. Also, this boat is interesting if we ever get to it. But
We'll come back for you. Don't worry about.
I know it's a little bit more chaotic maybe than your normal tours.
It is, but you know, I'm not doing the regular tour. If you want to know all the information, you have to come on our guided tours. Otherwise, I would not be allowed to do this. Clearly. So there you go. Nice.
Oh, this is very beautiful red color. I was gonna say that. We have no other colors here. Oh you little shit. You little.
So this, as you can probably imagine from all of this, is the capstan. The capstan is used to be walking around like this. Well, historically it would be to lift heavy things, which we often do here as well. But more often than not, we use this for people who have their birthdays. So when you need to be celebrated, you put the person who is celebrated there, and then you take a few fast people and run around as fast as you can.
Neah,
and then you
Neah?
sing happy birthday to the
Neah?
people sitting on top here.
Can I sit on?
You can sit.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I can't.
Yeah. Just don't show it on camera. I'm joking. You can show it.
I feel like a very short.
Oh yeah. Wow, that is more graceful than anyone I've seen sit on that. All right. There you go. And meanwhile, I'll tell you all about. So when you want to pull something really tight, you can put a rope around this several times, and then put it towards some of our bollards. You have a few of the sides here. Also
That's
called
those
pins.
that's wooden block thingies, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
That's correct. You can put as many spokes as you need, or levers, and they will put as many adults on those as you want, and you can pull ropes extra tight by doing this.
Wait, how many people do you want? Oh.
You can put as many people as you want. Historically it could be like 80 people maybe. I don't know. Yeah, well, it's 3 per spoke. I have not counted. It's not 80. 80 is an exaggeration.
How many
But
people? How many people
Yeah.
fit to? Like, how many people used to work here on the boats back in the days?
Back in the days, 140.
140
Yeah.
people.
Where did he even sleep? That's something.
On cannon deck, which I'm sure we'll be seeing today too.
Mhm.
When we're going below.
Cool.
I'm just gonna say, hint, hint, for anyone who likes Oberdin, you're gonna get to experience some real Oberdin stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe not what's happening on Oberdin. I really hope not. But
I've hid the knives. I've made sure. I knew about the cold thing. I'm just joking. So I did.
Community,
All the
thank you very
sharps,
much.
all the sharps objects are off the ship.
it's a community.
Yeah. Okay. I saved the saber for myself.
We really need to educate you as well.
I don't need it.
Crab
I'm
people?
well educated.
Yeah, I'm very happy to hear you say that.
All right then.
Well, so the Danish thing. All right. So the thing is, the problem actually, is that there used to be a Danish flag on this capstan. That's what Lisa's referring to. Right here. Someone had painted a Danish flag, so you could hide it when you put the klack is what we call it. I don't know how you would call it. in
The
English.
heel.
The heel, yeah.
Yes.
And pull it in. Actually, we can use it. So when you want to stop using this, you can stop the entire thing by doing that, and it will stop moving. So there you go.
And then
Which made it pretty well hidden. But finally, the bosun got to it, and now it's painted over.
Aww.
Yeah. There also used to be a French flag on the other side. That's pretty fun.
Them French and Danish.
Them French.
Yeah, them Danes.
Them
come
Jew-
let us-
Oh.
Them Danes can't let us have anything here, Swedish on our own. It's bad, man.
Ah,
It is
Shimkin,
hard.
them
you're
Danes
so
trying
nice.
to claim the things again.
True. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how to even let Danish people on board in the first place.
But,
Honestly,
thank you.
they must have a vetting process that they just slip through. Maybe they.
You're here to
Yeah.
help to do.
Maybe they just arrived and they were like, "Oh, I'm sweet, and they let them in. I don't know how people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, very nice though. Yeah, nice though. Thank you.
No problem.
I mean, thank you. I say this if it's over. Okay.
Boat.
More.
Small
like-
boat.
More.
You mentioned
Like-
small boat.
yeah, like-
What about Martin?
I mean,
No.
Yeah, like yeah, they said as well. Like, previous was like, how did they even fit 140 people on the ship? I don't know.
Yeah, so you had 2 cannon decks for one. So they would be like 60 people or 50-ish sleeping on each cannon deck, and then you have hammocks for them to sleep in, which is important to save space because they also lived with animals that they were bringing with them and slaughter. It was about 3 oxes, 5 pigs, 300 chickens, all living on the same cannon deck, being very noisy, unhealthy, unhygienic.
It's like over.
Yeah, just like Aberdeen, probably.
Probably haven't played it yet.
I have not played
But
it
it's
yet.
but it's great.
I've been recommended ever since I brought her on to play Aubergine, but
It's very.
it hasn't happened.
You would like it.
I would like it. I know I would like it. I just haven't done it yet.
I mean, understandable.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
People were smaller by the time. Yeah, they mentioned.
They were smaller, but not quite small enough, actually.
We should probably like.
What's this thing I would do? Paint a Danish flag? No, Chimkin, I would not paint a Danish flag. I think it's very happily nice as this. I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
perfectly fine. Very nice and
Don't
red.
tell them how obsessed you were that it was gone when you arrived there, and I showed you. You were legitimately very upset about it. I saw it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for saying this. Do you hear that, Chimkin? Do you hear that? I was upset, not happy.
Upset about the flag being gone. Yes.
No, wait,
Yeah, that's what they.
No,
Yeah.
guess I got to deny it.
I'm glad you agreed to that. I'm just surprised. I mean, that is what happened historically, right? Yeah. There you go.
No,
Exactly.
stop! You can't gang up on me as well. I swear.
Wow. Excuse me.
Lissa said he should have painted a German flag when he was here.
You should have. I would have had to throw him out if he did, but yeah, you should have.
I mean, it's red though, so it's like, yes, it's the French, and it would have been like, I mean, it has like one of the colors.
Does it? It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I'll
you
think
would
about it.
need some black and yellow paint though,
Yeah,
I guess.
we do have that. I'm not gonna tell you where.
Oh, you're
Clearly, I mean, we have black and yellow. Clearly, we have the paint somewhere.
Hello, Swamp Ass. Swamp Ass Tasty Tester. It's a very good name.
Swamp is tasty.
Swamp Ass Tasty.
Have a read.
Swamp ass. What?
Yeah.
What?
There, son.
It's a very good name.
Sorry.
It's a shell.
That is, yeah.
Swamp ass taste
Would you
tester.
please?
Wow, okay. Please don't. Thank you, though. I appreciate that.
It's a very good name.
It's okay. It's a name. I would agree with that.
It's the most name of names.
It's
Oh.
not. It's
Before
something.
before we lose the question somewhere in chat.
Yeah.
How did the original end up?
How it ended up. So if you look at the crane over there, and you imagine that we move forward past over the open seas towards the fortress,
That crane.
further beyond,
And
then you would find that we have a shallow, or we used to have a shallow called Hummerbodan, where this ship finally ran aground on its 3rd voyage. It was very unlucky because it was the most well-known shallow in the entire of Gothenburg archipelago, so it's quite a mistake to be making, especially on a sunny day, 1745 in September. Kaspar Mattsson was his name. Let him forever be shamed. Kaspar Mattsson, Kaspar Mattsson, Kaspar Mattsson, Kaspar Mattsson. So yeah. So it ran aground. You could save the entire crew was saved, and they probably is. Yeah, I don't know.
Sabaton has one at least.
It's called Kasper Mattsson.
Is it?
Yeah, Sabaton has one as
Wait,
well.
as well? They
I
also
think so.
have-
Oh, okay. That's more than
I know that Stefan Andersen got the one. Kasper Mattsson was no.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Either way, no one died, so I don't know why everyone gave it so much flack for it. But and it could also save 40% of the cargo, which was enough to make a profit. 15% of a profit.
15, 1-5.
Yeah, including the ship.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, how many times was it sailing? like before.
It was on the third voyage.
It was the third
Yeah, on
one.
the third voyage, he said.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty insane, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that you make so much profit.
Yeah, and that was really just close to where they were going. They were going to anchor out by Klippa.
Yeah.
So they were right as they were coming to home, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like, really close. I mean, it also like, I mean, I mean, just look at this. It can't have been cheap to make a ship in the first place.
It was not.
So I mean, just the fact that they still make such a huge profit from it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it is said that one ship that came into the harbor was equivalent of worth to the entire Swedish GDP at the time. So you could fund the entirety of Sweden with one ship that came back.
Holy moly.
Yeah, for a year. So I don't know if it says more about Sweden or the East India Company, but it was very, very profitable. It was even more profitable than all the meatballs IKEA have ever sold.
Whoa.
Sorry, eat it, literally.
Whoa. but wait, but it was it only? I mean, I know it was China. I mean, they had like a lot of China.
Yeah.
But it was China.
The cargo?
Yeah.
Yeah, the main cargo was tea and porcelain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and also some spices, silk, and things like that. But tea and porcelain was the big two. Especially we were living. Do we have any Brits in the chat? We were living.
I think Sean was here. I thought.
Oh yeah, oh, nice. We were actually living off the British Empire having a lot of taxes on their tea. So the British merchants would come to Sweden and buy tea from us for cheaper, and then sell it back in England.
Wow, really?
Yeah, because it resulted in a Boston Tea Party eventually, and when the British finally lowered the price of taxes, we went bankrupt. Pretty much, pretty soon after.
So basically, Sweden got it here and then sold to other countries as well.
Yes, mostly British,
Mostly
actually.
British.
Yeah. Especially the tea.
Then Brits and the
Yeah.
tea.
Because the porcelain was a lot of it was Swedish, actually. So people would send with them blueprints of how they wanted the porcelain to look like. And then you would have to wait a few years for it to come back. So it is important that you look twice before you send it. We actually know a person who didn't do that, and what he got back. He wrote an instruction on it, which he said that I would like everything in blue, please. And he got back written in Swedish, because that is what he wrote on all of his plates. I want like everything in blue, please. Oops.
That is great.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
I mean, it's very unique. I'm sure none of the neighbors have the same porcelain after that.
No, that's true. Yeah. I mean, you have a few of those. They don't translate as well, so I usually don't take them on an English tour.
Yeah.
But there was also someone who brought a page of the daughter's diary and wrote on the back of it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it can only be so terrible.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So can't you believe it? But what came back was, today mother was in a bad mood. Written on all the plates.
Imagine, like, I mean, it must have been so expensive to buy. I mean, to buy like the porcelain and like order that.
Yes.
Just imagine like
Yes.
putting so much.
I mean,
money.
I actually saved the worst one for last.
Yeah.
There was a couple that were, unhappy and trying to make a working blueprint, but there were a lot of revisions. They never really got it off, and finally, on the final revision, a comment slipped in from the husband, and it said, "Now let the bitch be pleased."
Oh my God.
And that's the only thing that ended up on the page.
No, and it's not the only thing, but it just slip in there, next to a rooster somewhere.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Oh my God. I mean, that must have been some. Okay, yeah. I mean, I have a feeling that maybe that relationship didn't end too well.
We don't have this full story, but I imagine
what a shame.
they probably had a rough period at least in their.
What does it say here on my porcelain?
Yeah, excuse me?
Honey, the porcelain is here. I'd be like,
Oh shit!
Run, hide.
Oh
We're
boy!
gonna-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if they found it out when they were having, a little tea gathering, like all of the women had at the time. They were all drinking it together. It's funny unless someone notices on the
Oh.
back of the cup.
Oh no. That is even worse. That is even worse than if something inside a family, you're like, because of course you want to show your
course.
visitors
Yeah.
your beautiful,
Exactly.
like special made china, and then like they come and be like,
Exactly.
like
Yes.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what does
Yeah.
it say here? Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Also,
Oh.
you get the double connotations, when they're drinking it, and then she will be pleased because she drink it,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe someone should remake that.
I believe, you can have that skit. I'll let you do it.
Someone is now gonna get like a business idea and make some big money on it.
Oh yeah, you can make some
New
porcelain,
print.
for,
New
thing.
print.
Yeah, exactly, new print.
I mean, I feel like if I ever get merch, I want to have cups, and then you lift it up and there's something beneath.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to be a thing.
Yeah, it is definitely a thing. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Nice.
Yeah, that is amazing. Yeah, Swedes are fanatic about the fika. It is true. It's true. Yeah.
No, and this was worldwide, especially British. You know how Brits are crazy about tea. Sweden was the same at this time,
Chimki says that.
and it evolved into fika later.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh no, Chimki said that. Yeah, like we British used to rule the world.
Oh, you said
Imagine.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
infusion,
Yeah.
good one. Imagine that being the
Don't make me
tagline.
political because I regret it. Let's
Imagine
see
that.
where you are now. Okay.
Imagine
Oh my God,
that being
thank
the
you so much,
tagline on
Alien.
some
Thank
naughty
you, Alien, for the
toys.
sub. Thank you.
Someone
Alien.
will be pleased.
Yo,
Yeah.
thank you. I don't have any bubbles with me. I forgot them again. But
I can't. Sorry, I tried. Wouldn't that be a fun part of Turkey?
That's so great.
Nice.
Yeah, Tita was ruined. She's bad man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Imagine that tagline. Okay, XXX will be pleased. Yeah, that could be the tagline on some naughty toys.
I guess.
I
guess.
actually prefer the porcelain version, like a
Yeah.
teacup thingy. I like the thought infusion, but tea
Yeah.
time.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's to have to be in the talk of the town for a long time. Yeah, I can imagine that. I mean, that must have been that must have been so horrible. I mean, because, probably. I mean, if you've gotten your porcelain, you probably want to be like, we're getting your porcelain,
Yeah.
today or something. And then of course the neighbors are like, they want to look at it, and then you can't show
of
them.
course, Yeah.
And be like, no,
Sure.
we don't crushed on the way here.
I tripped.
Too bad.
Shit.
Oh no, we
Oh.
need to order new.
Sad. All right. Yeah. Another 3 years. Sorry, gonna have to wait. Let me strangle my husband real quick.
But I mean, do you have an idea how expensive it was to order? Porcelain.
No, I don't know how.
Because it must have been very expensive.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was a luxury item, and there was a lot of philosophers had an uproar about all the Swedes will do is drink tea and eat from porcelain, and they will do nothing else. What is with this country? Where are we going? Yeah, so youth these days.
Youth these
exactly. Quote by Socrates. I think
Drinking tea.
Yeah, I think Socrates said something about youth. Someone will correct me.
She
It
probably
was one of the philosophers. Yeah.
Now you are a philosopher, and you may
I
lead
am.
the way to continue the boat stories.
Oh.
The boat stories and
Yeah, the
everything.
boat stories.
Yeah, tell us more.
Upstairs, downstairs, go.
I'm just gonna point at this real quick.
yeah.
Okay,
because,
let's go for Martin.
just so that you see it. Because this is Martin. The other one on the other side is named Matthias. They're made by two brothers named Martin and Matthias. That is not the most important part. They're made historically accurate, and these would be used by the supercargo. So I just want you to be able to see this boat, because this is one of the smaller boats for the officers or the more important people on the ship. They would live, they wouldn't live, but they would leave the ships with these boats for their important meetings ashore. So there you go. And if you wonder what all of this is, on top that is just clear wood so that we can make repairs while underway. It is important. The big orange one is not historically accurate, as you might have mustered, but yeah, that is one. If people fall overboard, we can actually go pick them up these days. We didn't used to do that, but we do. We had one man overboard actually. Yeah, it was in the Mediterranean. There was a woman working on the channel, which is what they call these the little shelf here. So she was working there without a life vest, and she wasn't properly secured. So one of the lines she was pulling at snapped. She fell overboard, and she was wise enough to yell,
Splishy,
or
splashy.
scream actually, but she suddenly found that she was alone in the water in the Mediterranean Ocean. A scary thing to be. Luckily, it was warm in the water, and they had noticed immediately, so they managed to get our personnel saving life raft in the aft. They could tie it, they put it in the water, and you cut it off. It's basically a tent for 3 people maximum that will help you float in the water. You'll be pleased for any centimeter of floating you can get in an ocean. I'll tell you that.
Is it like a rafting or is it like a rescue runner?
It is like a rescue raft. So it's like a tremannatält.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's like a small tent that floats. And it has some smoke and lights that will also that you can find.
Yeah,
find the ship.
Okay, those. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. And they put the ship into the eye of the wind, which makes the entire thing stop. Take the sails down, and as they do this, they put the boat in the water so that they could immediately go out and save the girl. And she was saved in 6-7 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, they were pretty fast about it.
That is cool. I mean, that is cool to know that. It's
Yes.
it shouldn't happen, hopefully ever. But I mean, it's good to know that it goes that fast and that
It can. It really
well.
depends on the crew, because the crew is trained immediately as they come on board. Almost, as you come on board, you get familiarized, learn your emergency exits, all of that. What you do in an emergency. You get a rig climbing training, so you can climb the rig alone without the person supervising you. And then also you learn how to put the mob boat in the water, which is a lot of these ropes actually. So you would be pulling this line. I don't know if you can follow it with the camera, and you can see that it will be go down like this, and then you can keep pulling it like that. There you go. I'm gonna need to retie that later. Up there, but let's just put it on the deck for now. So there you go. So that's one of them. They will swing the boom out, and we have a topping, a lift. They will bring the boom out there. It's also manned. All of this is manned by deckhands, so they have to learn it, and they get drills to practice doing this properly.
Okay, did you ever fall off the ship, Neah?
Nope.
Nope.
Of course I did not. Not a single person has ever fallen off our ships, actually, ever.
Wow.
But I mean, but we were. Wow. But I mean, like we were very. But we were. I mean, like it was very. I don't know. What is? I mean, I think it could be fun to show you because I've been talking so much about it, and even if this ship is not exactly the one I was at, I feel like it's still fun to show because. I mean, so I was up in the mast a lot on our ship. It's relatively similar. I mean, like the platforms here are bigger, and we had one more platform. We had like 3 platforms. It was 34 meters to the mast, and like almost 34 meters.
Okay.
So we have 3 platforms, and like the top was very very small. But I mean, the first part. I mean, we always like rule number 1 was always every time we were out on deck, we always have
vests?
like life vest and the harness. Yeah, but as soon as you climb up in the mast, you're not allowed to have the vest because it can get stuck and stuff. So that's more dangerous than anything else because if you get stuck in something and like a rope snaps or something, you don't want to be chopped in half because you're stuck. So like the less you have that can get stuck in things, the better. I mean,
Yes.
So, but I remember like we climbed up a lot, and I mean, so you have the harness, but when you climb up this part here, that part you don't have anything. Then you're not.
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
pretty
anything.
standard on tall ships. We do because there was an accident in Denmark, and then we sharpened up so no one would come and complain because we can get revoked.
Oh yeah, here's the safety line, right?
This
the one that you hooked to, right?
This is the mountaineering line.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is what you would find in mountaineering as well.
Yeah.
That we climb on.
So, do you have like your vests or like your harnesses?
Yeah.
Do you also do like because we always had 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like them and then you like.
You should.
Yeah.
That's what they tell us.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
You do that. We both of us. We've also always done that.
Yes, always.
Yeah, and everyone does on
Yes,
these ships.
always.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Security.
Yeah.
Hello. safety.
Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, you wouldn't want to fall overboard, right?
No.
You don't.
No,
Exactly. See, that's why it's important.
But listen, because like on our we didn't have those like all the way up
yeah.
until you came to like the part. I think you can see the part of the where you need to climb out.
Yeah, it's called puttingmant in Swedish, the buttocks in English. The buttocks. And what you do there is that you grab it and then you go whoop, upside down a little bit. Yeah. So you have to be strong in your hands and not so scared, because if you start doing this, then you'll crap.
Yeah.
You have to have straight arms when you do this.
Yeah, these are definitely more. I mean, ours were also going out a little bit, but these are definitely more.
And especially these ones above us are the sharpest in angle backwards, and you have to climb quite a distance.
Yeah.
This view doesn't make any justice. Like you said, how tall is this? Like 15?
Up to the flagpole, it is 47 meters.
47. 47.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's how many sails did you have?
We have 36, 37 sails.
Have you ever used all of them?
Yes, two times.
2 times.
Yeah, they are too many.
Yeah,
Yes.
because like it's very seldom. I mean,
Yes.
I don't think we ever used like in my trips. I don't think we ever used all of them.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah. You know, the wind is never low enough is the big problem for you to do that, because then things will start breaking or threaten to break.
Yeah.
And then it takes too long to take it all down if the wind increases.
Yeah, I think most of the time you only use 2 sails, like 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, if it's heavy wind, that's usually what you go by. We had like 4 or 5 most usually. If we were lucky, we had 6 sails going.
Ooh.
Well, not counting the staysails. The staysails are the big triangles you put on this length instead. All of the sails are down. I assume you haven't failed to notice.
Well, really?
If you're looking hard for them, you won't find them. They're currently in our storage building.
Oh, yeah. Wait, when is the ship leaving next time?
It will go to Domsö on the 26th, I think. No, it's after the 26th. Because the 26th is when you can come here. I think it's the 27th.
Oh.
And then it stays for a little while and comes back on 2nd and 3rd, I believe. It's all on the website. It's Göteborg with a th .se if you want to.
I don't think like
do tours, right?
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I don't. Yeah, okay. So, but is she gonna go out on any like long journeys?
No, and well, at least nothing's planned.
Nothing's planned.
It will go into a dry dock in this autumn because it's time to remove the layer of sacrificial wood. All of these, they're in the waters here. There's a ship worm. A ship worm is a worm that eats wooden ships that are in the water. Later in history, they put copper plates to prevent this, but this time they had a layer of sacrificial wood. So you would have the oaks, and then a mixture of hemp fiber and tar, and then sacrificial wood, which is what we have.
Oh, so basically the wood that gets sacrificed to the worms.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that one needs that one is to be eaten, and then you remove it and replace it. It's just cheap wood, but it needs to be done, and it's time to do it. So
how often do you need to do that?
it depends if we've been sailing.
Oh, yeah.
Because then,
But but is it like every like couple of years? Or
yeah,
is
pretty
it,
much.
okay.
I mean, I would say every 5 years is probably good.
I mean that is a cool. I mean that's a cool, like I mean like a cool way to do it. I mean makes sense. I mean I mean it's expensive to make a huge ship, so
it is
like a little offering to the worms instead.
Exactly, yeah. They were pretty late to it. That's why you had these ships usually only survived 3 voyages in the early career of the East India Company. Because they would be eaten up by the worm.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's why.
So 6 years in, they would be thrown away, basically.
Oh, wow. So that's the way. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. That's cool. So like sacrifice the eldritch worm gods.
Yes.
Hello, Kurix. I know, right? That's a cool voice.
Thank you. You have a cool voice.
Yeah, you do.
I had a short career in voice acting.
Oh, you did?
I have a long life.
Oh, I can hear. I was like, tell me more.
Yeah.
The harnesses? I don't think the harnesses were very accurate, historically accurate.
Who said that?
Fribbles.
Yeah, it's true, Fribbles. You're actually very accurate. You did have some security. You had both your right and your left hand.
Haha!
Actually, there's a famous sailor that said, "You would be stupid to not hold on, would you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We would totally need pictures of you upstairs by the actual rudder or wheel.
It's not. Did they say upstairs?
No. But
Nah, it's not upstairs. It's just on this level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Tell us more. Tell us.
Yeah.
Let's look at the wheel.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's look at the wheel.
Yeah.
Because I want to go like where we still have enough light outside
True,
to check out
Yeah,
the upside stuff.
We do have a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But like the camera is better at outside lighting stuff than we are with our eyes. So,
True.
But yeah, like it's good to check all the things. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
true. Do all the things outside.
Let me know if the echoing is unbearable. But you know, it is a
fine.
thing we have here. You can be in the picture. You know, you look fascinated and you will contribute. Exactly. You got it. Nice. There you go.
You can use it for promotional
True.
material.
Exactly. Yeah, we're just like a side piece. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. Look,
Tell me
look,
more.
listen to me talk, okay? So simmer down, girl. Okay. So this here is the wheel. Okay, Jesus. So you would use this to steer. No surprises. And to be able to steer, you have this rope going down a few levels. I'm going to show you what it looks below. The rope here goes down to a big arma thing that pulls this thing that is called a tiller. That is the big lever that controls the rudder. It's also underneath this that we store our clothing, so you'll have to be fast and duck if that one swings above your head, because that can happen. But that is to scale. And it is historically accurate. There is no secret servo engine or autopilot. Yeah, there you go. Get your promotional material.
Maybe like,
exactly.
oh yeah, that's right. That's,
Yeah.
that's me when I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
he's stealing the ship. Be like,
Exactly. There you go.
yeah, this is where you take all the photos again. And be like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm ready. I mean, this is a very big rudder. I feel very small.
Sorry.
Is it locked, or could you actually turn it right now?
It is locked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you want to turn it?
For a little bit, like just check.
You can. We actually do have to straighten these out. So if you put this at the end, you're actually helping us.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah. So
I
you
want
can untie it here. On
Doing
both
stuff,
sides if you
doing
want
stuff.
help.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Of course I will.
Yeah. Ship stuff. Ship stuff.
Yes. If I can do more ship stuff, you know, this is giving me, you know, good memories of the good old times when I was young.
I'm also going to need help retying this later. Or at least be reminded to. Otherwise, we'll have a 3-year-old get pinched. Yeah.
I think this was the best.
Yeah.
Angle.
Nice.
I love to do like the knots and tie and things
Yeah.
like that.
It is a fun thing to do.
It was one of my favorite. Or like, oh, the man, what's it in English?
Say it in Swedish.
Oh wait, like, vad är det för flugor?
Splicing.
Yeah, splicing. It is splicing.
Yes,
It is
it's splicing. Yeah.
Makes sense. That was so much fun.
That
I
is a lot
love
of
to
fun.
do that.
Splicing is, for example, when you take the end of a rope and turn it back into itself, making an eye, so you can attach it.
Yeah.
So that's one of the splicing things. Or splice 2 ropes together, so that they're attached.
I did that quite a lot.
Nice.
It was so much
All right,
fun.
I'm gonna let you do a promotional thing. Do you want me in the picture or out of the picture? You'll get both.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Now
you go.
watch the struggle.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So
We
let's
go
see.
in that direction, right?
Yeah. Is it light?
I mean, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah. Right.
I,
There you go.
There we go. Like this.
Nice. Exactly.
Can
Like
I-
slightly more. I think
good
slightly-
luck.
just.
There we go. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we
Okay,
go.
it's because you're actually heaving on. Yeah. Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
now it's, now it's.
Yeah. Do you want to tie? I can hold it.
Oh
I'm
god,
very
if I
heavy.
remember.
You grab it, take it over one of the pins
Yeah.
once, and then back in the ring, and then you should be able to hold it yourself after you've done it 2 times.
We only through. Was it only around this one? No, like or through the.
Actually, you should do it on this side because it wants to.
Yeah,
go
because
this way.
because
Yeah.
this is the heavy
Exactly.
side.
And then I can tell you if you're doing it wrong
Yeah,
too.
I don't remember. It was like
Now,
this.
you go inside the wheel.
And so
Uh,
here.
yeah, either way, each side, and then you go through the ring that
Yeah,
it came
and then
from.
up again. Run.
Exactly.
It's
I know I'll make it look light, but it's very heavy actually.
actually very heavy.
Yeah, you can tell. Like
There we go.
Yeah.
that's a full-grown man hanging on to it just to keep it.
I will check this out.
Yeah. It is pretty heavy. Okay, I got it in a row now. So,
Nice. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
And that's not heavy for you, is it?
No.
Cool.
Like-
Then I can come help you. Just
I
make sure you don't release it because we might hit our friend.
Yeah, like no.
Yeah.
I think it actually is very well. I don't remember now, like, but it's around right? Like,
It is a half hitch, double half hitch around its own.
yeah, like so, like
And
around
it's-
right?
yeah, so you go around the entire thing and then below your rope that you're holding there.
Yeah, like
So,
around
so,
there.
so in here.
Oh yeah, so there, right.
There you go. Exactly. And then you can just click, and then it will tighten up properly, and pull down a little bit. Exactly. And then you do the same thing just once.
Through again.
Yeah, you can make a rolling edge if you want.
So through here again.
Yeah. Exactly. And then pull down. Exactly.
There we go.
And now you can make just a half edge.
It's like a round, right?
Yeah. So you you can make a few round turns. So you can
exactly.
So you make rid of the rope, and then end with a half edge. Sorry for speaking Chinese.
There we go.
There you go. And finally, you stick it in itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the half edge. Exactly. Cool. Nice. Beautiful. And now we can do the same on the other side, and that one will be much easier because it's not pulling.
See, we did stuff.
Nice.
Good stuff.
I'm surprised it's that heavy, and I wonder why.
It was actually really heavy.
Oh, it's probably because the tackles are on.
Oh.
But below decks.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so one of them are really tight right now.
Oh.
Wait.
I'll go check at it, and you guys can do things in the meantime. I'm glad we don't have video evidence of destroying the ship.
No, we just secured the rudder.
Yeah.
I mean, but no, this is.
I mean, it didn't break because it was still heavy.
Yeah, exactly. It's very heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's but I mean, this. I have to say, this is this wheel is a little bit bigger than the one I was steering with, and also we were. Well, yeah, because
It's not the size that matters.
it's about how you use it. I know, and I was using it very well. I don't want to be like, but I was very. I actually did steer. I actually left a picture of it, but I was steering out from port in where was it? Was it Miami? I think I steered out from port of Miami, and I think I steered out from one port in the Mediterranean as well. I don't know.
Okay.
It was fun, but I mean, because our wheel were different, like it was more this size,
Yeah.
and also we had the compass. But I mean, but here.
Oh yay! Bubbles and follows. Hey,
Oh, thank you so much.
I think that's a follow anyway.
Thank-
New
wait,
people in
actually-
chat.
Wait, I saw someone follow before as well.
Hey Stanley.
Thank you, Stanley. Thank you so much. A little over an hour ago, we had it up on Twitch. We never stumbled upon this. Wait, really? I mean, isn't this cool though? I mean, this is amazing.
So we're open on Saturday. You can come by. Yeah.
Flush promotion.
So and also on the week after, the entire weekend, we're open too. We don't know when we open next time, so you better book it. We're in Göteborg, Eriksberg, Pier 4 in Sweden.
And you can be here and look at it. It's
Yeah, you might even be guided by me.
I know.
I'm pretty funny. So.
You are.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I mean, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
but I mean, since there's obviously two wheels, so you weren't alone when you steered.
No, so you're always at least two people,
Mm-hmm.
and you can be up to four if it's heavy, and sometimes you need to be four.
Oh yeah, heavy weather and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
Which happens
Yeah.
out in the ocean.
Now let her fire the cannons.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, we can go down to Canada.
Oh, we do that. But.
Yeah, let me just tell you about what we're looking at, because we won't be able to go back to this. It will be too dark. So you know. This rope here is not one of our hemp ropes. We have 21 tons of hemp ropes in the rig. Hemp comes from a plant called the Mariana plant. Has some other uses. You can ask your parents about it. But it also makes very good fiber for making ropes. This rope, however, is made of 17 Finnish mooses, actually. So 17 mooses have had to expire.
Wait, mooses like the big elk?
Exactly, well, not the elk, the mooses, but yes, they're pretty much the same animal anyways. And the reason for this is that a moose has a very big hide that you can make long strands from and turn into a rope. It could also be oxes or seals would be historically accurate. We also put a layer of fish liver oil on it, so you can get some omega-3 by licking it when you're steering. It's pretty fun. Also keeps the road fresh, I guess. Cool. The officer of the watch would be in here. In here we have radar, radio, GPS, AIS, all of the technical things you need for a ship to be sailing. We do have two engines, two Volvo Penta, of course Volvo, 550 horsepowers that we can use to be going Not very fast though. The sails make it go faster because we have a very flat front. We're not made to go against the waves at all, honestly. So if the mate's not in there, it might also be up here. That is the skylight. You can open up one of these cake slices and shout down constructive criticism to whoever stands here. At the time.
You suck!
Yeah. Where are you going?
Actually, okay, I just gotta like, when we were sailing,
Yeah.
I heard that like, when we were on a ship, so, no, it didn't happen often, but it was like once or twice, there was a person who ended up like, they went so off,
Course?
Yeah, so of course. The thing was like, it is a little bit tricky to steer because you don't see the results until like, you don't see it immediately. Like
Yeah.
when the course, you have to wait a little bit. Also because like sometimes the waves can throw it off a little bit. Because you need to be like, let's say you're going supposed to go 180 or
Yeah.
something. Like in each wave it can go 15 degrees and much.
Yeah.
So you have to be like, it seems to be at around 180 kind of.
That is also true for this very ship.
Yeah.
You will have to be able to read bones or cards or anything to be able to tell the future will help you. A fortune teller is what you need to be able to steer this ship. Because I've been turning the ship and then I wait 30 seconds and only then am I certain that it has reacted.
Exactly.
Because that is this ship weighs 1,500 tons. It takes such a long time to wait for anything to happen with it.
But that's the scary part. I remember that because like it's like sometimes you started noticing, especially if you take over the ship after someone else. I remember doing that, and because like when you've been standing for some time, then you feel like you got it in order. You can feel it. You kind of got a connection. But before that, you're right when you take over.
Yeah.
It's like wait. You can feel like it's starting to like go kind of fast, of course, and then you need to like to go kind of fast to go back, and to like steady it up.
That is why it's very important when you relieve that you tell how the rudder tends. If you say I'm straight on now, it's gonna look bad, but it is fine. Then you have to say that, otherwise it will be confusing for the next person coming on. But the person that steers will be doing it with this, of course. This is what you'll be looking at and be very concerned about. Because it will be swaying back and forth. The first time I was standing by the rudder, boat story, was outside of Denmark.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Of all places.
I know, it was horrible actually. But also outside of Denmark, in between Denmark and Sweden, it's one of the hardest places in the world to be sailing.
Really?
Yeah, one of them. I don't know exactly where on the list because it's a lot of traffic, a lot of current, some quite an amount of cliffs and things that are in the water in that area that you have to watch out for. And we were heading for the bridge of Öresund, the bridge in between Sweden and Denmark, which has a pretty narrow path where you can go under it. And then, the entire compass was, as you described, 15 degrees in either direction.
Back and forth,
Yeah, exactly. And also a fog rolled in.
Oh no.
So I couldn't see the bridge anymore, so I just had to rely on the course.
And
And that was the first time I was standing by a wheel ever.
Oh no.
My entire life, it was a bad start.
Oh, that is
but
scary.
Yeah, but luckily I was able to call in a watch leader to come help me.
Yeah. Because that is like, when you can't even see visually where you're supposed to go, and it can go so
Well, you
fast.
say that, but if you take a look at front,
Yeah, that's,
you cannot see where you're going.
Yeah,
either way.
that is very true.
Nope.
That's true. We at least had the luxury of, we were up on, we were like above, so we could actually see. We did still have a watch out on our ship,
Yeah.
and we did. We had like 3 when we were on the ship. So. How many people are you here on the ship, like when you're working?
Modern time, 75.
75.
Yeah, that's a good amount.
Okay, yeah, and you 140 people back in base.
Yes.
So like you're about half.
We're not planning on losing anybody. It's the big thing, really. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But you were about you're about the half the amount than back
pretty
compared
much,
to back in the days. Maybe they had some some buffer, some extra people.
They did, yeah. They were planning on losing 20% when they were heading out.
yes.
So hard.
Yeah.
That is so hard.
But 5% was the usual amount. But you could lose 20 and still sail the ship proper. The common causes, of course, were diseases. Dysentery was rampant. Living with animals and eating next to animals. People would eat their food during the night, so they wouldn't see the maggots in the food. And I'll tell you about the water when we come below deck. But that one also was bad news for the people living on board.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god. Yeah, because I remember like I remember. Yeah, right. So like, I mean, at least we could see out. I mean, when we were like steering. I mean, usually when you're up on like on the open sea, you have nothing to, like you have no visual cues anyway because it's just water and maybe some clouds, but they're moving as well. So you know. But I remember it was. I mean, it could be kind of. I mean, it's very unpredictable, and I remember it was. You know, you'd be like, oh shit, you notice that you need to kind of like, you know, turn quite a lot. And then you have to like kind of like even it up more and more, slow down like a little bit. Yeah. Because if you notice like, I turn a lot, nothing happens. But you have to wait. Yes. And then you know it's like, I have to do a little bit more. And then suddenly you're turning too much. And it's like, oh.
So what you really need to do is that because sometimes you do get a surge and you know something it wears off, and that's when you start going whoop, 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 whoop. But to really get back, then what you have to do is steer a lot, and then wait, steer more, wait, steer more, wait. As soon as you see it's going back, all the way back, or you will go flying back. Yes.
And like because I remember that I loved the story, but it actually happened to one person in our crew. Like they ended up going so off course.
Oh boy.
He went. So it was no idea to try to turn back. So they went like a full 360 because they went so off course. They were like
sail.
It was
Oh, that's very bad.
Yeah, it was like I think it was sail and motor like.
Yes, because you can't do that by just.
I think it was a combo.
Okay.
Like and I remember the captain like I wasn't there because it wasn't in my watch, but I mean the word got like around everywhere of course because everyone like, oh that's funny, you sailed 180 wrong. I hate when you say 180 wrong. If anyone doesn't know, 180 is like the very opposite direction.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it's bad.
Just make it very clear.
Yeah.
But it was. And apparently, like the captain or like the person, because even if we were doing the steering, there was always one person, like the captain or one of the two. What is it called? This
officers
or officer of the watch.
Yeah, exactly. We all had 3 watches.
Yeah.
It was always one of them, being there, and they would be like, they would come and give us a new course and things like that. And then they were like, you know what? Be like. Don't try to get back on course again. Just continue around, and then like I think they ended up taking over, and then or like they turned off, so they steered from like the inside of their small.
Oh, that is.
It was pretty fun. But it was pretty fun. It became like a very fun story.
Yeah.
Like it was like everyone was laughing in like a good way. It was not like mean. It was a pretty like if I remember correctly, it was pretty mean like waters right there, so it wasn't unpredictable. And when you start when you start going, it's very easy to be like, oh shit, it's going.
Exactly. Yes, it can be 20 degrees, of course. No problem.
Anchor turn.
Yeah.
Anchor turn. Oh. Yeah, you don't do that because you'll have to cut off the anchor. But yes, an anchor turn is a last minute ditch effort to turn a ship proper, where you drop the anchor and the entire ship goes. You don't spend the time to bring the anchor back up. You generally just let it go after that.
But if you let it go, I mean, because the anchor is usually like the chain. Right?
Not on these ships historically, but yeah.
Yeah, because then you can just go.
And even on these ships, you can have the brake on, and then you release the brake, and the chain will go out the entire way. Which is how some deckhands lose the anchor in general when they're laying down anchor and then they go too fast. Oops, that was the end of it.
Oh gosh.
And if you think the chain's loud going into harbor, the silence after dropping an anchor is even louder.
Have you ever done an anchor turn?
No, we have not done anchor turns.
Yes, Carrick said to do the Titanic scene. I actually did.
Nice.
Yeah, in front of this.
About 10-15 minutes in
goodbye, I was standing in the front. I was like, no. But did you know? I told that to stream as well. Did you know that scene could never have happened in real life on Titanic?
Because they weren't allowed to be there.
Yeah, it was like cargo area. Or
exactly.
Like,
I imagine.
Cargo area?
Could never cargo.
Where's the cargo area? Okay.
Yeah. We do have what remains of it is basically as tank rooms these days. We've filled it with unnecessary things like bathrooms and showers and things that you didn't need.
Completely
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Fridges, freezers, who needs them?
Yeah, I mean, like, who needs a toilet when you can sit out there?
Exactly.
Like,
Well, no. The luxury spot is obviously the balcony.
True.
Yeah, true. You know, with the hole.
Yeah, but the little.
Yeah.
I mean, that is not gonna lie. If you have to choose between sitting there, like on the over there in the front on like one of those and hold on for bare life, and have to sit on the balcony and poop through a hole.
Exactly.
I mean, I know easily which one I would choose. Like if like water.
I don't think the bathroom was in front of the windows. I don't think so. But I'm not actually very certain.
What's that?
Because there are windows on the level below, and I'm always curious. People ask, "Where the bathroom in front of that?" And I'm not like, "No, I think it was on the side," but I'm not actually certain. So it's possible that you could sit there and like, ooh.
What was that? Yes, some
That's the officer.
fly fish,
Yep.
right? Something.
That's the supercargo.
Supercargo.
Yeah. Time to dump cargo.
That's great. Yeah. Oh, do you have any questions? Well, you know, we have
Yeah,
an
of course,
expert here.
yeah. Yes, I'm also thinking.
Oh,
so.
the sea where Leo drowns? No, I have not done that.
What?
They made the scene where Leo drowns. If I made that scene into a Titanic, no, I have not. Does it look like I don't have any doors like to throw into the water?
Please don't. Please don't. I beg you. My hospitality is vast, but
but no doors in the water.
no doors in the water.
Okay,
That's actually one on the list. No doors in the water.
It's like those American laws where it's like, you know,
Exactly.
you're not allowed
Yes.
to throw like meat.
You will be persecuted by fullest extent of federal law.
It's like forbidden
that's
to
me.
like throw like a moose out of the airplane. Be like,
Exactly.
why do they have this? Someone must have done
That's
it.
Canada.
Yeah.
But,
Was it Canada?
yeah.
Was it in Alaska? Okay, maybe it was Canada. I
I
remember.
believe it's Canada.
I remember it was.
Correct me.
I remember. And there was some state where it's like illegal to have like an ice cream in your back pocket. And things
But
like
how
that.
about the scene where Leo draws?
The what?
Where he draws.
Draws?
Not drowns. Draws. Like the French girls.
Oh, the draws.
No chat bonk, but you will be getting below deck eventually, I think.
I'll take you below deck.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So
Shall we?
continue. Yeah, like,
Yeah. Let's. Okay. Was there anything else here? I don't know. You can't look forward. It's the mate that is responsible for that. So
Yeah.
just steer whatever he tells you. Let's also go above blood level because we won't have a time otherwise.
Yeah.
So it's this way.
Up the stairs, not up the skirts. Hold on, chat.
Excuse you. Good. Unfortunately for you, I don't have any.
You lost viewership right there.
Oh,
No.
yeah, rough.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay. Enjoy the view.
Yeah, this is the best view of the ship and the harbor in general, honestly. It's a great place to be. I recommend Fiskebrittas Krog down there. It's a sailing, a barge, which is also a restaurant. It's the building past all of these white things here.
It's this one.
These are the life rafts that you're looking at, yeah?
Yeah. And this one.
Oh, that's...
But that's a raft, yeah.
That's not a raft.
It's
These ones are rafts.
Yeah, this is
White box
I'm pretty sure
raft.
it's the thing that it was called like.
It's like, I don't remember the word. It's like an epier.
Yeah, exactly.
So
There's one.
it's not an epier, but
That other one. There's two.
It's not.
There's yeah, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember there's two. Okay, but the other one, and I could be one of them.
When it comes into the water, it says "Help me." So that's what it does. Yeah.
Okay.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
Oh,
one sweep across
I
the
did
whole
so
deck
much
because
Yeah.
it's nice.
Those ropes are pretty nice. You have to be careful, or you will be.
But I'd say more
touch them.
of the ship. So
Oh, I remember this. It was, you know, I did a lot of these back in the days.
Coils or
Yeah.
ropes.
Coils.
Nice.
But it was, it's fun.
Those are. Yeah, it's hard to make them nice.
I was actually pretty good at it.
Here's a good coil. There's a bad coil.
I just want to say I was actually pretty good at it.
Good?
But it's harder with the longer
Bad.
ones. It is
Good?
harder like with those really
Bad.
long. Like it's easy with those, like the short ones.
Yeah.
That's very long.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you make it too good. I mean, well, if you want
But
a really bad
just
one, you
want
look
to
at
say-
that one
Oh,
over there.
What happened to
They
it?
wanted to do a deck wash, I think, so they had to bring them out of the
Oh,
way.
yeah, okay.
Because we're a wooden ship, which means we have to put water on our deck regularly, or we will have trouble with leaking from the aboves. So we have to put salt water on here regularly.
We did it at 4 a.m. every morning.
Nice. That's too early. Why would you do that? But also we did that. But actually, we did it at 6 a.m. because if you start brushing here, you'll wake up the captain. The chief mate sleeps here. The captain sleeps there. So you have to be very careful walking on this deck in general, or that you will hear about it. Actually, at one point we were playing dice on this deck. It was not popular.
Really? They heard that?
It's like a drum.
Oh.
You have to step like a cat.
Oh.
That's what they tell us when they're coming to work.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, this smells so nice.
This is a very nice spot to be in the Mediterranean when there's a lot of sun. You could be like a walrus, just laying out here, playing all about getting your tan done. It's very nice.
It says something on the rear here.
It does.
I mean,
Not like a tattoo, but it has a sign that says
whoever
names.
can read it can.
Oh
Please tell me what it says.
no, chat is drowning. No.
Okay, please give me the full title of what it says.
PBG.
PBC.
No, wait, in which order are you supposed to read this?
From the top, left to right, obviously.
Yeah.
It's MPBC. EH.
Actually, that's a G. So failed on the first hurdle.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. In second, actually, the M is the first. I feel like this is like one of those like eye tests where you're like you have the pressure. It's like you start early with one and then it becomes more and more. MPBG. EHIKLN. I feel like I'm at the first. Okay. And then
Am I having a stroke?
RTUSOCVGJ.
Yes. Okay. So what does that mean? I'll tell you. Actually, this is the signatures or the initials, I should say, from the people who are building the ship. So they made it in an entire mess. And here it says SOIC, which stands for the Swedish. The O is an East India Company. So there you go.
Yeah, because that's like.
So like Martin, Peter, Björn, Gustav, Erik, H, and so on.
Exactly. Probably. Yeah, something like that. I don't know everyone's.
I've
name,
just listed names,
yeah.
but yeah.
Exactly.
Hello, Emma. Welcome. Hi.
They want more Velociraptor walks.
No, that's more like a T-Rex walk. Yeah.
That's a pretty good impression.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Have you ever met a pirate raptor? No, you have.
I have a sweet tooth for humans. Nice. All right. So now we've seen the entire upper decks.
Stop face palming me. I never liked lights. Like those are really.
The lanterns.
Yeah,
The fog lanterns. Well, that's what they historically are. We don't use them for fogs. Obviously, they're too weak. Yeah.
But they're very pretty.
They are very pretty.
I like how they're very.
Velocipirate. Yeah, that's.
Hi, Yarr. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Welcome here. Welcome to the ship. Yeah. And also, everyone should come visit here.
You should,
can,
yeah.
Once more, you can look at it.
So
you can
Saturday
maybe-
next week,
Yeah.
or the entire weekend today, the week after, you can come here.
Yeah.
Göteborg, Ostindiefararen, Göteborg, the East Indiaman, Gothenburg of Sweden, many names.
And you can look.
Boats.
Yeah, and you
Big
can
boat,
look
Sweden.
at it.
Look at
you
that.
can touch it. You can smell.
Don't smell me or touch me. Thank you.
I refer to
But do admire his beard. Chat is impressed.
you can.
It's a
Yes.
very nice beard.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It's decent beard. I actually put it up like this so that it grows faster.
It does?
Yeah, it does.
Wait, it grows faster if you
Yeah,
turn-
it goes in one knot.
Oh,
Damn! You may or may not have pulled that one before, but that's a good one.
It is a good one. Thank you.
It's so fun. Like
All the stuff, all the ropes, all the Neah.
they're very. It's like It's very. It's a little bit.
Is it a little bit wet? What's wrong with it?
No. It's just like they're.
They're very soft when you step on it.
I remember, like, I think on our ship we did have. I'm trying to remember. I mean, this part here was wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wood.
Gotcha.
Like we climbed on wood.
That must be horrible. It's slippery.
It was okay. I mean,
Okay.
like it was pretty. I mean, like they're like kind of thick. So I mean,
Yeah.
they kind of fit perfectly. So like lines, and they're like square. They're not round. So like the square, so you kind of stand on them.
Yeah.
So like little ladder.
Yeah,
Is kind of
I know what rat boards are. Sorry.
I just like.
I'm a sailor. I sail.
Okay.
I know boats.
I know. But I mean, but like, but those were cool. But then I've tried to remember. I mean, we did have metal, I think. But I feel like we definitely had. I feel like we had rope somewhere.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I just tried to remember. It was such a long time ago, but I feel like I think when we climbed, when like the part where you climb, I don't know what you call it, but like when you climb upwards, I think that was rope.
Okay.
Actually.
The part where you climb outward has ropes. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I think that was rope.
Slippery, otherwise.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was rope.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the futtocks. The futtocks.
The
were
futtocks
rope.
is
Yeah,
rope.
exactly. Or putting mountains. Actually, when we're sailing, we speak English, but all the nautical terms are in Swedish, so just everyone's confused at all times.
Really? Were you speaking English and I'm
Yeah, and then we'll see. So we'll say, then we climb up to the putting mount, and then we'll go out on the on the vevlingar, so to make sure that you are secure to the säkerhetslina. You don't say säkerhetslina. But all of the lines are said in Swedish. My favorite one is revskänkling. You can say that one at home. Revskänkling.
It sounds like something different.
It's a reefing line or reef line.
Yeah.
Yeah, revskänkling.
Don't give away your back.
What?
Rövskänkling.
Oh, don't say that.
I mean, like,
Okay.
I mean, the movie must be like very okay. Fun mix of languages.
Yeah.
I mean, it is true though. I mean, like I always get like a little bit like. I remember like when we were sailing on our ship and because whenever we came to port, people were always like, "Oh my god, a sailing ship!" You know, they wanted to like because usually we're in port where people can pass by and like so we always had like the guards or some of us were always sitting guard below and like
It's my
above.
favorite job.
But cameraman is doing his job.
Go on.
Yeah, true. But we were like talking a lot, and I remember. I mean, like, I have to like answer a lot of questions, and in English, of course. And I remember like
same questions too.
Yeah, it's always
For
the same
everyone.
questions.
Jesus.
And I remember it was like so hard to like explain everything because I was like all the technical terms I only knew in Swedish, and then I was like, that's the climb on the thing, the rope. The rope there. You see under the thing.
Yeah, the foot ropes.
The foot rope.
Yeah, exactly. What you actually do have, that's a good point actually. Since we're up here, I might as well tell them about furling. Because as you know, furling or beslå. Now you're all Swedish. You come with me on this journey. Yeah,
the things that you furl around things.
Exactly. You beslår something. So there's usually sails on this thing. You can see that they're not there now. But if they were, I know you wanted to furl it, meaning decrease it, tie it up so it's secure, tight to the yard. That's the entire thing. It's called a yard. Then you climb up and then you shimmy out on the foot ropes. So the ropes that hangs billowing like that, that's where you put your little feetsies, and then you shimmy out, and then you can lean forward, put your belly on the yard proper, bend down and grab the sail. And then you look at each other and you say 1, 2, 3, hip. Pull it up, put it underneath your belly. Do it repeatedly until you get the entire sail under your belly. Then you can make a little bag and tie it off, and then you have it secure.
That's what I did.
Yes. When we do it on this ship, we are like the historically accurate one. So we like to have linen sails, which is pretty rough of a fabric to have. So your knuckles will actually start to bleed when you're doing this.
Yikes.
Yeah, and then you can remind yourself that you're paying 1,000 Swedish crowns to do this, because that's the price you pay to be a deckhand on board this ship.
I love to pay to bleed.
Yeah, and, they don't. I managed to do without, but a lot of people's knuckles started to bleed when we were doing this because it's heavy work to do that.
But like, I'm curious of curiosity because like. When you're hooked to the safety line
the
there.
jackstay.
Yeah, the jackstay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have metal jackstay or do you have like?
Okay, so the jackstay,
my dear
friends, is the line above the yard here. You might even see it better on the one further away. That there's a line falling along on the
so it's just a rope.
Overside. It is a steel wire.
Oh, it is a steel wire.
So I'm gonna, and that is what you secure yourself. It is just winded in with hemp rope, so to look authentic, and to protect it from rust.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm just curious. Like,
Yeah.
it's so fun when you're like, because like compared to like, oh, how is it here?
Exactly.
That's how I feel like. I feel like a little chipmunk. Or like a little squirrel who's like hoarding like both
Sorry.
information here, be like,
Yes.
give me more both information. I like both information. Okay.
Same, honestly.
Yeah,
I do
it's
like
fun.
both.
It's fun. It is fun. Do you want to hear boat stories? We're hearing a lot of boat stories today.
True.
So have
That's
fun.
good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Both stories are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there, are there more things that happen before it gets darker?
Not like this.
Not like, not like this. What?
Emote.
The hamstring of information, yeah. I just like the most nerdy thing ever. Be like,
True.
oh, give me more information.
Yes. Yes.
I had to do vote for downstairs.
Oh, you worked for downstairs? Oh, but I want to be an expert. Do you have anything else
Yes.
that is like some cool things
The platform, but we're not going up there. Sadly, you don't have the
We don't have
qualified,
access.
the training or the
You
have
probably
to,
do.
You have, yeah, well, you have to have taken the
Harnesses and
course
stuff.
within 6 months,
Oh.
or you're allowed to redo it.
Makes sense,
I
makes
assume
sense.
It's been more than 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so
just slightly
there you
more.
go. So there you go.
Slightly more.
Slightly more.
Shoot. I mean,
Right.
you know, I guess I just gotta do a course, like, you know. sign up
Okay,
for
but
the
yeah,
course
come
and
back
like-
here Saturday. He'll teach you how to apply for the course
True.
and
I will
work for Bloody Knuckles and
I
whatnot.
cannot.
Nah,
That is only when the ship sails, but when it starts sailing, you'll find that on our social medias or on our website. Well, the website doesn't really give you notifications, so the social media is better that way.
I kind of low-key want to, like, you know.
Get your
I-
own
I-
boat.
I miss it.
Come.
I miss sailing.
Come do it.
a lot.
It's 1,000 Swedish crowns per sailing day.
It's like €100, $100.
Yeah.
Get your boat rides here.
Or a
No.
little bit less right now. It's like, it's more like, it's like €90 right now because.
Yeah,
For-
pretty much. So it's it's a very affordable thing, and you're out for like a week, so that's what, €700. It's like a hotel that you work hard on. So either way, let's.
But it's
go.
an experience.
It
It's
is
like-
very fun.
I mean, honestly, like if you want to experience like being on the ship like this, it is. It's very worth it. I mean, honestly.
Mhm.
I agree.
Oh, hi Malik. For actually working on a boat. So you're welcome. Okay,
Yes.
just gotta climb down. Be right back.
Okay, Mr. Nick, I just want to say my boat stories are actually like at least a bunch of them are actually about ships. Not exactly this one, but like similar
No, opposite.
sailing ships.
Yes.
Actually, that's why I'm like
Yeah.
standing here nerding like.
Did I tell you about the time I broke a yard?
What's a
You
yard?
broke a yard?
Broke a yard.
You broke a yard.
Me and 16 other people. So a yard, remember it. You remember the lesson? Pop quiz. What's a yard? It's that one going across. Okay, so one of them split in two when I was climbing on it. Okay, that's the short story. Now let me tell you the more exciting part.
Yeah.
The first time I'm sailing with the ship, I know, a lot of first times going. Then we were on the second day working on board, getting familiarizing ourselves with the thing. We were going to bend on a sail. Bending on a sail means when the sail is not on like it is now, you want to put the sail back on. So you do that the fastest way by putting people all along the yards and then tying the sail to it with a knot, one knot for each. So we were like 16 people just going out to do this because we also wanted to include a team, And then when we were like 8 people total, we hear a tock.
That's a bad thing.
That's probably nothing. Keep climbing out. Suddenly, when there's 2 people left, we hear a ka-chunk! And the entire starboard side shifts down a full meter as the entire thing is split in twain. I was the third person from the middle, and I could see the splinters coming out from the middle where it was going across. And
Were there still people out on the?
there were,
on that
yeah,
side?
all of us were still out, and all of us were feeling that.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yes.
But you all got it back.
What happened was that it got into the jackstay, the steel wire that is on top, and it stopped. And you can also see it hangs in a lot of lines.
Yeah.
So falling down to the deck takes a while
Yeah.
for it. A lot of things have to be wrong for it to happen. And so it stops. And luckily no one had their fingers in between, am I right?
yeah.
Because you wouldn't have them if that happened.
Yeah.
And then everyone climbed off calmly. Actually, I've never seen people climb so fast getting off a yard. And we managed to get it down. And we had it replaced the day after. And then we sailed away. And I'm still here.
I mean, good that it
Yeah.
happened in port.
Exactly. And what was wrong with it, I'll tell you that as well, and what we're doing different today, is that yard was made out of fir. A fir is a nice flexible wood, suitable for yards, but it can happen that you have rot that settles in the middle because it will rot from the inside out.
Oh.
That is horrible when you want to find rot because you can't see it. So it had a big chunk of rot in it that we couldn't see, so it was functionally hollow and broke because of this. So now it's made of pine.
Oh, okay.
Which is just the opposite. It just rots from the outside.
Exactly, it has a strong core, so it will never break. Yes.
But it's not very flexible.
Exactly, it's not as flexible.
But maybe not. I mean, better than breaking though.
True. Yes. And we're sailing defensively, so they will not probably break.
Is that why you bring extra wood? Yeah, we do have extra wood on top of the stuff.
So
but
actually, on this side here, you can see one of the yard arms.
Oh,
I
yeah.
point out. That's the black one.
should probably give you this angle. Yeah, that's extra wood.
But how do you? I mean, like when out sailing, let's say you would be like out 1 week to closest shore.
Yeah.
And like a yard would break.
Yeah.
I mean, I get very curious of like how the process of like exchanging it would work.
Of changing a yard? Of course. I mean, I can tell you about it. Depends on which yard breaks, obviously.
Yeah.
What you would do is,
Yes.
if you're out in the open ocean, you would still have it hanging in all of the lines. You would be slacking on the full, which is a halyard, and a halyard is the one in the middle holding the yard up. So if you slack that, you can be pulling on the other lines, and it will actually move, and then you can baxa.
What do you say? Heave.
You can heave it so it
Yeah.
points in the opposite direction, and then you can bring it in. If it is one of the on the ones on the bowsprit, but also you can do it underneath the shrouds here. The shrouds are the things we're climbing on, and bring it underneath one of the shrouds and put it down on deck proper. Actually, when these ones that are above us, we could probably just put down horizontally. But for storing, you'd want to turn them. So I think we'd do that immediately, unless we're afraid it will fall down. In that case, we'll bring it down horizontally and solve it from there. Yeah.
But the yard that you have here, like I mean, because the yards are different, right?
Yeah.
So is that yard for a specific?
Yes, that one is a store mesh. We have a further mesh further here, and I think we have a.
So you have a couple of
In
different
them?
yards.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can see. I can
We
see
do
that.
have several. We actually even have one of the top masts, which is this big square.
Oh.
Oh, it's the big log!
Yes.
And the chat wants to see the big log.
This one.
Oh wow.
That is a mast, one of the top masts.
Wow.
So it's the second part going up. I believe this is for the kryss, which is the second part up there.
Oh yeah. Okay. On
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Let's say look at that.
There you go. Up there.
Up there.
Yeah, there you go.
It's one of the lines.
It's not
that
the
one.
lines, it's the big mast part.
It's that one.
Above the platform.
It's that
the
one.
mast.
Exactly, you got it. Not the yard, the mast. So there you go. Cool. Not called a mast in Swedish, it's a stång.
Oh, if you built your own boat, I mean, so much knowledge should be great. I mean, it's a lot of work to build. Like, I mean, I remember
This type of boat, yes.
I mean, I remember when I was a child because then they were building this, and I remember visiting when they were building it, and we visited like the
Yeah.
where they built it, and I remember they had built half of the, what is called skrovet.
Yeah.
The hole?
The hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hole. They built half of it, and we also saw how they were sculpting, making the sculptures and things like that, and made ropes. It was very cool. But I was not very old because it was a long time ago.
Same.
But I remember it was really cool. I mean, that's also a cool thing. Literally, if you end people are late here, this is like an authentic replica. I mean, of a real 1700s, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
1739 was what it was.
1739.
Yeah.
Ship. Yeah, so. I mean, and also they made everything the same way as they did. So the ropes are made authentically and everything, and I think that's really amazing.
It is.
It's really cool. It's unique. If I was allowed to, I would have loved to climb up, but I'm not allowed to. But I would have loved to.
Sorry.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
They would kill me if they found this video and letting people climb the rig.
Yeah.
Literally. They would keelhaul me the long way. You
Oh,
can
no.
keelhaul someone the short way. They would keelhaul me the long way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Keelhauling was you pull someone with a rope underneath the ship.
It's very
Yes, you don't know.
Nice kind of
But I
explanation.
mean, I know. I mean, it's like it's like twitching. We're like, oh, it's so much fun. Sorry, I get excited. I'm gonna boat people. Okay, I get to relive the boat stories I've been telling you, and I get to show you with help from you as well.
Yeah.
Really exciting.
Hey, everyone should have a boat life.
Oh.
I know you want to. We want you.
The only
Sorry.
thing you know about sailing ships how they burn water and from between the wood planks.
I wanna boat people. I'm gonna motorboat you people.
People like
Wait.
boats. I mean, I do. But wait a second. Where's Horny Sheriff? I mean, like I find boats very fascinating. I mean, like if I like boats, I mean I've been a lot of boats. It was originally, I guess, it's like a little bit of like a coincidence, but I do really enjoy it. Like I think it's fun. Like it's very. I mean, it's very nostalgic for me as well. I mean, it becomes that, like, right? It is an adventure.
Yeah.
It is an adventure.
It's great.
There's something like authentic. I mean, like just the feeling of like, I don't know. It's authentic. Like the, I mean, like the feeling of adventure. You know, like you don't go out. Like I mean, you get to do things, and it's.
You can
special.
actually be in danger.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, but actually, I mean, like you feel definitely better contact with. I mean, everything. I've always loved, you know, materials and everything. Like, I mean, you feel a bit. I don't know. Does this sound silly? But I feel like you feel a better contact with nature and like the environment, or like the materials and like everything. If that makes sense.
You do get a bit of a perspective knowing
Yeah,
how big a sea is, at
Yeah,
least.
exactly.
How small you are in relation to it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not like. I mean, I crossed the Atlantic on a cruise ship, and it's not like.
No,
you know, like
of course.
you don't feel it. You don't
Yeah.
feel it, right? I mean, like, oh wow, it's cool. It's time, but I mean, like being and like working and like feeling like. I feel like you get perspective on like history and like
And night skies for one. Like, sure, this is a night sky, but you wouldn't get the whole universe.
Yeah.
But you're a
Like,
week from land. It's like
Yeah. Let me, after all of this, I'm going to send you a night sky picture to you. Remind me if I don't.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I have a
nice.
very good one, and you can show them
Yeah.
what it looks like at night. It's very exciting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is amazing, and I feel like, I mean, you feel that connection. I feel like you feel the connection of like, I mean, the people have been doing this for so many hundreds of years, and be like, I'm doing the exact same thing as people. Like, you know, it's something fascinating about it. You know, like it's something.
I like boats.
Yeah, those are nice. Yeah,
I like
those are
this.
nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
We broke the sails when we were out with my father's sailing boats.
You did?
Yeah,
Oops.
like big tear, like
Those
tear.
are- but-
Oh, okay. So you didn't.
No,
But
You're exactly
I got it. Yeah.
the sail
Exactly.
broke.
We did actually a few of our sails, but they were old, so they was.
I really wish like it was possible to like you know, like have we talked about like the dolphins in the bioluminescent lights?
Oh, yeah.
I really wish it was like, but you really need like an amazing quality camera for that because
Yes.
it's you can only see if it's dark.
Exactly, and you know the bioluminescence often is not the strongest either.
No.
And so it's
You
very
only
hard
see
to
it in
capture.
real
Exactly.
in person.
Yeah.
I wish I could show you like people because it is one of the most magical things I've ever seen in my life. But
Yes.
you can't. Like
No.
it's really hard. You really need. I think you can if you have like one of those insane cameras, but it's, you know.
She's really selling this. Come join us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
I mean, honestly, like it is like
I
no
would-
cap. Like honestly, like like it is really a nice experiment. Like it's like an experience, and I think.
Sorry, chat is funny.
And yeah, no, they're always big assholes. But I can make a password. You don't. You lush. I was playing the password game, and like Tony's making shit on me, like making.
Oh, I see.
He's saying
Poor chicken, essentially.
Yeah, poor chicken. Like I killed a chicken. Like
I saw it. I did a chess thing.
Yes,
remember?
right.
I did a chess thing. I did.
Yeah. This is our chess master.
Yeah.
This is our chess
Oh, yeah.
master. I was terrified when I started like the stream
Oh,
again,
no.
and you were there. I was like, I hope Sprinkles come back because I will never manage this chess thing.
All right, respect rank just increased.
Yeah, it's a chess game. Yeah, they're
Nice.
pogging you.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
They're running around with the boat? Oh, your parents? Oh, really?
No.
Oh, well,
Well, you know, some sailors would say if you haven't run aground, you haven't sailed proper. So, Well, at least in certain areas of the world. In France, they say that because, as I mentioned, France sucks for sailing. Not okay. They have a lot of cliffs. That's what I mean.
It's
okay.
yeah. It's very rough.
I have French friends. I'm good.
Wow.
Yeah, I know Kenan in Lenac, Gwenigan. These are real names. Yes. Quentigan. All of who are great friends. All of them are brothers too. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, someone like the name.
Exactly. They all sailed here. It was a little surreal. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh wait. Okay, wait. Do you have anything else? Like, oh, what's this? Wait. Do you have anything else up here like that?
No, I think it's good. We can go below decks now.
Okay,
You wanna go
downstairs.
You want to see cannons?
You want to see cannons?
Cannons.
Oh, you want to see a cannonball? I'll show you a cannonball. Come.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's Obra Dinn time. Okay.
Come on, I'll show you my ball.
Oh yeah. Wait, what? Wait, I didn't.
Don't worry. We're not going down on this one.
Oh, I dropped my phone. It's fine. Oh.
Alright. It's a bit of a climb.
Yeah, but if you know, for people who haven't seen or if you played Obra Dinn, we're gonna visit basically Obra Dinn. That's what you can expect.
Okay, climbing down. I'll be careful.
I swear, I'm so clumsy with words. I'm not even trying. Oh, that's the worst part. Is it going well with it?
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, nice.
Okay, awesome.
There's books for bored people or interested people,
Yeah.
and there's the cool people.
Hi.
That makes me I see there's the two Stubboard and Bobboard.
It is, yes. We'll probably head down there at some point as well. That is our sleeping quarters.
Oh,
The ones.
Oh, Liggaskans.
Yeah, so.
The
This
further
one's fine.
something. Okay.
Yeah, like the front.
The forward sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
That's how you translate it.
Yeah.
Well, do you write here
Oh, lag?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you
we're
make little
in the boat,
octopuses and
so do keep us updated if we need to something internet. But we'll try.
Yeah. Please let us know if the internet is going weak, because in that case I will just lower the quality and we can go there. So let us know. Let me know.
Yeah, good
I
point.
understand. Yeah.
Yes.
So let us know.
But we see cannons! I see cannons! But I don't see balls, which I'm moderately happy for.
I mean, the balls are this way. Let me show you. Yes.
Okay, we're inside.
Yes. Cool. Well, I'll tell you about these. We're lacking about 20 cannons. There should be 30 on a ship like this. We're here to protect our GDP of Sweden, you know. It is very important that we can do all of the important defending of the ship. So if pirates were to attack us, we can fire these with 8-pounder cannonballs. That's about 3.5, pushing 4 kilograms total. I'll show you one of the cannonballs. It's over here. Yeah. So right here is where you have an 8-pounder cannonballs. I wish I could relay weight to you, but here you go. There it is. How is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting strong today. Yeah.
You look very strong. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, have you seen me flex?
Okay. Oh boy, for free. Oh.
It's hard. It's harder. Nice. It's harder when you have a big ball in your hand.
Nice. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Stop playing with my ball.
Oh, but it
What?
What?
What? So either way, don't read the chat. It's not very good. Either way, this here is gunpowder tea. It's called gunpowder tea because it looks like gunpowder, but it is hand-rolled tea leaves that you will put immediately into your pot or a cup, and it will unfurl and be a bitter, disgusting tea that they sold in the 1700s, especially to us Europeans. You know, the Chinese wouldn't get the good tea for us; they showed the cheap one.
So that was the bad tea.
That was technically the bad tea, but it was a special price for you, my friend, the original one for us. So, and you know, I like it, but I like food that bites back. So.
Oh, so you actually.
I've drinking some of it.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
It's very nice.
Oh, that's fun.
And you know, you still make gunpowder tea today. It's not just not as common to drink.
Oh, look, here are some.
Yes, the leftmost ones are original porcelain from the era, not from the ship. And they are just there to represent that all of the crew members coming on board were allowed to bring, and they had a little compartment where they could bring their own things back from China. So if you were a smart person, you'd bring back porcelain so you could make a little extra money from your voyage. So there you go. The lower parts here are to represent that as a priest on board, you were also usually a man of science, or natural science to be more precise. A famous biologist, Carl von Linnaeus, sent with some disciples of his on these voyages throughout the world to depict, write down, or to gather back things of interesting flora and fauna out there in the world. He sent about 17 disciples, out of which 7 returned from the voyages.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, how many did you say?
17, 7 returned.
Oh, wow.
10 returned, 7 died eventually. But they made several voyages, so they had a lot of chances to die, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some sawfish there, I can see that.
That is a sawfish there.
Sawfish nose, weird pipe, turtle shell.
Bone pipe, excuse me.
Oh, bone pipe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not weird pipe.
Weird pipe. I mean, the little barrel there, it almost looks like...
Yeah.
It reminded me like of like the like the ones you put like
Herbal
food.
liquor?
No,
Food?
like back in the days, you know. I mean, like when they were collecting plants and stuff.
Oh,
they had,
yeah.
like the little herbivore, like
that's
the
right, yeah.
like the little like a little
Conservatorium,
chest.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a little chest thing where you put your plants in. You know, like
Yeah.
you know to like you know
I
where
see
you
what
collect
you
them.
mean, yeah. But
I
yes,
don't know what it is, but yeah.
someone asked a long time ago, if you're still here, this is where you sleep as a regular deckhand on the ship. You would all sleep here, much in hammocks like this. We do still sleep in these hammocks. We actually have that. Let me show you right here. Let me see the
Light,
so you can see
something,
it.
something.
Yeah.
This is
There you
good.
go. So there, you can see we sleep pretty tight, but when it starts to roll, we all roll together. So it's quite cozy, actually.
Oh, so you can
Yeah.
all hold hands and you won't like. You
Yeah,
get, like,
it's a lot of kumbaya, my lord, down in the scounds, as we call it. So there you go. They would also eat on this deck. They would get served pretty bad food comparatively to the officers. A lot of porridge and salted fish and meats to be eaten here then. They would also live together with the spare food, which I remind you was the 3 oxes, 5 pigs and 300 chickens, all living here with the crew. That is a pretty rough environment, pretty stinky, pretty unhygienic. So it was not unusual for people to die of the dysentery that
So-
happened down
like
here.
So the hand alcohol thingy, that's historical?
This one,
It's very historical.
yeah, they did have alcohol on board. A lot of it, actually.
The
But
one-
this was only for drinking, not sanitizing.
Like, are there still bunks available or only hammocks?
There are bunks available today, and especially the officers. I'll actually show you the second officer's cabin. All of them have a segregated room for themselves to keep well. So it looks like this.
Okay, okay.
You get to look. Chad gets
What?
first-handed.
There you go.
Okay.
So at point of view, you're a second officer.
You probably have to crouch down still, but yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
What do you mean crouch? I don't have any. What do you mean? I don't see any problem with crouching.
Okay, okay.
No, it's perfect. Perfect sized.
Yeah.
So the door is about 180 something.
I am
so-
exactly 179 below the Swedish average,
Yeah.
1 centimeter below. It's
So-
very sensitive to me.
You could fit some stuff.
I like that you brought it up as well. Like, this is how it is, and I'm very sensitive about it.
I am.
So yeah. You have
Oh, I mean, some air conditioning at least.
Yeah, nowadays all apartments do have air conditioning,
Very nice.
which is required when you're down into warm temperatures.
Yeah, I could understandable.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh,
Okay.
look at this. Yeah,
I can
nice.
almost fit here.
It's hard to fit the entire room in it,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's because it's very small. You can pretty much only fit one person in here.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's like a little cat. Like
It
it's
is,
like
yeah.
a ball.
Oh, ape fist.
Yeah, it's an interest.
It
That's
is, yes. True.
Oh, so here's like the wardrobe, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't fit a lot of clothes.
You cannot, no.
I mean, like, because you wear clothes, I mean, it takes
Yeah.
space as well.
that's
I
a
mean,
wardrobe.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you have to hang your outdoor clothing here, like that.
Yeah,
like the
and I
wet
believe you
stuff.
can open the seat you're sitting on right here too.
Yeah,
So
makes
it's a
sense.
little bit more space.
I mean, usually everything, literally everything is storage.
Yes, and
There's
including
no-
this actually.
Yeah.
That
We
is
can
so-
actually open up here and fit things down
Yeah.
below. Below here. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that was the same for us. I mean, it was always like, oh, can you get the toilet, like, or maybe not toilet paper because it's like very like that. Or you always need that, but it was always like, oh, we need more like flour or something. Oh yeah,
Yes.
can you go like into like that cabin and lift like on that bed or something like that?
Yes.
Be like, yeah, what are you doing on bed? Stop looking. Yeah. It was, but yeah, I mean, because you really can't fit. Like, I mean, I think this is.
You could fit Neah in it. Yay!
I think.
No.
I think like, am I allowed to? Am I allowed to?
If you can manage it, it's an IQ test.
Wait.
You just twist it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had already twisted it, but
Yeah.
I was like a millimeter away from it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a school or gym locker almost.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
basically.
But you're supposed to fit your entire
Oh, you even
months
have
of
a, like, you
traveling
have a
here.
mirror? Wow,
Yeah.
fancy.
Very luxury.
Very luxurious indeed. That's fancy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I remember, I mean, it was always like, I remember because you have to like, you need so much clothes and stuff to just be able to be here.
We are requested to put Neah in the locker. I don't think that's a good idea, but we could
I
try.
think you might be too tall, sadly.
Maybe.
Common problem you have, right?
My body's too wide.
No.
I mean, I think
No,
I
I
could.
think I can fit in here. Come on.
I mean, yeah.
No one asked, but you want to see it.
you need to do the Michael Resource here. Okay. Yeah. Can you manage to hold? Okay, okay. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Hi, Vsauce, Michael here. I'm currently in a locker.
That's amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
That was so good.
So I weigh about 100 kilograms. That's pure mass of muscle. And I fit it in. I'm 179, pretty wide. There you go.
Bye, Neah.
Bye. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I have a.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It's stuck in my tongue.
Bye.
Hello, reviews. Oh, wait, Lucy. So we're currently doing the locker talk, where Neah is in a locker and we talk about her.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you heard about boys' locker room talk. It's time for that.
What are you doing in my cabin?
Look out for the hook thingy.
You know the
Yeah,
monsters that hide in.
careful with that one actually.
You know the monsters that hide in your closet. That's me.
I just came back and what the heck is this?
Wait, I'm just gonna.
Yeah. That means you missed me going out of the wardrobe.
I think that's
I'm
what
not
this
going to do it again.
It was very beautiful.
Thank you.
How many times have you been inside of the wardrobe?
This one? One. But I have a pretty good eye of measurement. You can tell I fit perfectly.
It's like an octopus.
Yeah.
They're very
exactly.
good at food.
I'm
They can
actually,
look.
yeah, I know I look big, but I'm pretty soft, so I can shape.
I mean, like octopus, like they can literally look at it, like they can look at a hole and be like, "Can I fit into this?" And they know
Exactly.
by just
Yes.
looking at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and I'm already built like a rectangle, so I can tell that I would fit here.
Be like, "I'm shaped
Oh,
for this."
This is me. Excuse me. Come
do,
here.
do you
Get
feel
this
like your
block
life is
off
a
of
little bit
man.
enriched now?
Yes,
like,
I
from
do.
this experience.
So if it wasn't clear, this is not your regular tour on the ship. This is not usually how it goes. So if you want a regular tour, you would have to come by.
I feel like this is a very good tour, though.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, yeah, it's
you should consider like putting this into the like.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think a lot of no.
Maybe not everyone. Maybe some people would be like,
Just
"What-
gotta upgrade to
What
officer.
is this monkey ship I'm going off? People go crazy.
Where did my guide go? Hi, Vsauce,
Yeah.
Michael here.
It's so good. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, very cut.
Oh, what?
Soft and
What
cuddly.
happened?
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
cuddly.
I am cut.
Yeah, you're
For
right.
noticing.
Mhm.
Someone has good eyes.
Yeah.
A lot to love, my mother says.
Well, okay.
Yes.
I mean, it's been very nice in here in this very
Yeah.
cozy place. But I mean,
I'm totally squeezed against the wall, but the
Yeah, that's
cameraman
all right.
is enjoying it
Yeah,
too.
yes. Nice.
it's very nice.
Do we want to?
Oh, they asked if you like someone
Yeah.
asked before as well, like if you Like, do you know like the procedure for like loading the cannons?
I can tell you the procedure. We have a list.
Is there a ship prison? No, you're not going there. I mean, yes, you are.
Ship prison? That's where we throw all the.
It is called the doctor's cabin.
Oh, really?
We do lock people in there if we need to. Usually if they're sick.
Horny jail?
Yeah, horny jail. I wish we had a horny jail that actually isn't needed on this show.
Really?
I walked in on people in the shower. It was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But I mean, you're on a ship for a long time, right? You gotta.
Yeah, I mean, sure. A week is not a long time. Calm down.
You can't survive.
You can wait. Yes.
Also, like, can we just like point out like how like being on a ship and shower, like when you have like some really strong like waves,
Yeah.
that is an effort.
It is.
Like,
Oh yeah, you gotta
it is,
kneel.
Like, I mean, like for real, like when like it's.
Yeah.
Sorry.
God damn, I swear. Okay, I mean like for like when it's like really wavy.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're in the shower. It's is really hard to shower. Like
It is
because
hard
like
to
you you have to like stand between like the wall and like we're trying to like lean because like when it's going back and forth you have to lean towards one side
Yes.
and stand like this and try to not fall over and everything is slippery and like you.
Two times people have actually ripped pipes off the wall
Holy-
trying to save themselves.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So after that they installed a handle
Yeah.
that you actually can hold on to.
Understandable because
Yeah.
like I mean like you have nothing to hold on and everything is slippery and wet and you like
Exactly.
and like you fly from side to side and it's
Yes,
like
it's suffering.
Related question. Laundry, like both historically and now, I guess.
laundry.
Laundry, both historically or now, I guess. Well, historically they weren't as picky, but it would be in salt water because they wanted to save the fresh water for other things. But so if you got dirty water, you could easily just fish up salt water. You have abundance of it to use.
Like a full ocean.
Like a full ocean of it, yes, exactly. But nowadays we have 2 industrial laundry machines. You get laundry once a week, so you have to plan well and not miss your date, or you might run out of socks. Has not happened to me, but you know, it can happen very easily. Yeah. Someone asked about the steps for cannons. These are the 66 steps. I'm going to save you all of them, but you needed to be about 4-8 people operating a cannon. 4 was the minimum amount you needed to operate one. Yeah, so
66 steps.
yes, so you can see here is that.
Okay, you can look at the list.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
These are in old Swedish, so it might
Okay.
be difficult for most of you.
Something, release the plugs, something, polish the things, give fire, that's on around 47. And
Yeah, so wait.
angle it and aim it and
Oh yeah, so everything until 40. So this is okay. So until there is like before you
Yes,
shoot, and there's
exactly.
like things part
Yeah.
off.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Let's do
That's-
that lightly. No, camera's in the way.
Yeah, so if you were fast, you were able to do all of these 66 steps in 3 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's very
Kasta honom,
detailed.
viskar den, lägger ner honom, fattar edra rokers, tager ut
So
karbusen.
it's very interesting. Like
Öppnar och sätter i
grab the
stycket.
grab
Yeah.
the whisker like whatever it could be.
Yeah, it's yeah.
And then like present him.
Yeah, that means roll it out.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay. I mean, like I feel like viskare. I mean, that must be like the cleaning. Like
No,
the,
actually, it's referring to the whisker. So actually, they brought in, grab the whisker, take it out, put it in.
No, really?
Yeah, so that's 3 steps. So that might be why there's 66 steps.
That
on it.
explains it.
Yeah.
but I mean, like the whisker. That is. I mean, it gotta be because I remember back in the days when I was young and I was like in school, like 1st and 5th grade in Volvo school, because then you have a flute to play the flute,
Oh, nice.
and then you have a viska, which is like little cleaning thing that
Oh,
you
yeah.
put into
That
the
is-
flute
that is the same.
beforehand. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gotta be the same thing, but like
Yeah, I
for-
believe so. Yeah, I
but
think it
slightly bigger pipes than a little flute.
Yeah, these are slightly bigger. They fit about the cannonball,
Yeah.
which is pretty perfect size for it. So ideally,
But do you use these for like when you shoot like for like
Salutes?
I mean,
we
yes,
do salutes, yes. But these are made by a company called Bofors. Is how they market themselves abroad. Bofors has been making cannons for a long time, and have actually made the original cannons for the ship once upon a time.
He looks
so-
so in character right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
So let me tell you, folks. So when you come here on this here ship, these here cannons were made by a company called Force quite a while ago, and they found in their archives some blueprints for these here cannons, and they were able to actually make these by the same cast as the original cannons, but lo and behold, they made them wrong. When you make a cannon the right way, you're supposed to make it standing into one piece so that you get all of the nice particles here at the bottom, because guess where the explosion happens? At the bottom. But when they made it into two pieces that they then welded together. You want to guess what happens when you fire a sharp cannonball shot from that?
Ooh.
Split.
It does split. It doesn't only split, it goes.
Ooh.
They had to recast all of them?
No, we left them be like that because we're not supposed to fire sharp shots. So we fire, yes, the 200 grams of gunpowder, some newspaper, and flour.
Flour.
Oh yeah, smoke. Nice smoke.
Yeah, exactly, to get
Oh,
smoke,
that's
because
cool.
it's modern gunpowder. Black powder would have smoke if we used it, but black powder likes to explode by itself, so we avoid it.
Yeah, I understand. Maybe like yeah.
Yeah.
So you have modern gunpowder and
Exactly.
and flour to
We
make
get
the
it
smoke.
from
Oh.
a firework company that delivers to us.
Now they're doing quotes. Please chat. Do more. So you're making explosive bread. Yeah.
I think
Explosive, yes.
explosive
pretty
bread.
much.
True.
True. Yes,
Yeah.
it does. It is pretty much something like that.
Some good instructions for activities. Take it off. Put it in.
Exactly. Aha.
Uh-huh.
Works generally.
I mean, but okay, yeah. I mean, it's cool. Like, but I mean, like, do you have like gunpowder as well? Like, I mean, like, or do you bring it on like whenever you're gonna have special like events or something? I mean, maybe that's classified information. But.
We do not have gunpowder on board. Do not look for gunpowder on board. You may not look for gunpowder because there is no gunpowder
Yeah,
on
I
board.
believe it.
Yes.
Let's go to the repair workshop. No, wait.
There's no gunpowder in the workshop.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's more.
Now there's more stories.
Tell me more. What is this flag?
Why is it all limp?
Why is it blue? It's Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Not
okay.
Danish.
Yeah, exactly. So this here was the fear of all the Danes. Well, not this one because this is a trading ship. It's an insignia.
So bad.
So it's pretty, not very threatening. But it does have the Swedish East India Company logo on it. Made back in the day, the original one, and it has 2 tongues. Look at that. That was a gift from the king because only warships are allowed to have 3 tongues.
Oh.
So we can have 2, so that at a distance, the yellow one is hard to see either way.
Yeah.
So we will look like we are a warship. In case you're a pirate, then you'll be afraid of us. Because then they would think we're full of marines ready to battle.
I
Which we're not.
There's cannons to show at least.
We do have cannons to fire back,
basically,
yes.
so basically a way to like make it look like you're
Exactly.
like more basically like like animals who like the coral snakes who make them look like they're the poisonous bad snakes or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. But also, we do have the firepower to fire at them. So as long as they're at a distance, we can defend ourselves. But as soon as we're boarded, we're not, no one's on board is proper. Apart from the officers, no one can really fight
Yeah.
close quarters. So we were close once to a battle, and that was with a British ship that was accusing us of being Spaniard smugglers. Yes.
Outrageous.
It was outrageous, and the captain by himself was known for being a maniac, honestly, even back then. And he wanted, I guess, the silver that we took from the Spanish from our trades. But it was solved. They took us to Madeira, and we spent an entire month there, where we had to explain to them that no, we are a trading vessel. Please, yes, let us go. And finally, they relinquished us and let us go to the trade, which was good because we were about to miss the monsoon wings. Because if you do that, you have to wait 6 months.
Ew.
It's rough.
Yeah.
So you didn't want that.
Oh, and that was in the early 1700s then, like early 1700s.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, is it water time?
Water time? Oh,
Yeah.
you want to hear about the water?
Yeah. Do you want to hear?
Water?
You heard about laundering and like water and stuff?
This here, that's the water, or it would be. Nowadays we have water makers, water tanks. Water maker makes it so that we can make salt water into regular water. I know it's magic. It's like Jesus Christ up in here. But historically, they would have to put them in these jugs and then drink it as they go. If you leave it alone for too long, like 2 months, say you were stuck in the doldrums are outside of the Sahara Desert, always a high pressure system, so you will be have low winds, if any, so you might be stuck there for a while. So if 2 months pass, or so, depending on the temperature and things, you will find that there has been gathering green sludgy substance on top here. Yeah, it's not great. But you take your clothes and then you can siphon it out, and then you have your personal mug, because think of the hygiene, that you can dip into here. Now, when you do that, you don't want to be close to the top, because that's where the algae are swimming around. Bad news. You don't want to drink that. So you go further down, but not to the bottom either. Because there is where the larvae of insects have got to die. Bring it back up, pour in some spirits, and then, well, you pray you can drink it.
Cheers.
Yes, cheers, exactly. So yeah, they expected 20% of people to die. Most of them out of dysentery. 5% was the regular amount. Or scurvy was the more pop culture funny disease you could get. That is, you get scurvy from eating too little C vitamins. So fruits and vegetables, important, do it kids. Otherwise, your gums might climb back in your mouth. You will lose your teeth, they will fall out. Your entire mouth bleeds in this process. Your eyes go back into the skull a little bit, and eventually you die.
Cozy.
No.
No.
Not at all, actually. However, there's a solution.
Yeah.
Fruits and vegetables. So they brought with them citrus or lemons that you could make into a punch. A punch was equal parts arak, an alcohol, water, sugar, and then the citrus juice that they would mix together and drink. And then you would be drunk and cured of your scurvy. Great news.
Cool.
Problem though, there's a lot of sugar in a punch. So you might get cavities and lose your teeth.
Anyways.
But at least you get drunk.
Yeah, sure. So you might lose your teeth no matter what you do.
You might lose your teeth. And you know, being drunk was the main occupation being on board here. Understandably, with the standard they were living at.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun thing.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
at all, actually. Pretty rough.
I'm sarcastic.
Yeah. That's alright. Yeah. Over here though, here's a mast. Look at that. Isn't that a nice mast?
That's a big log. It's several big logs.
Several big logs, exactly. This is pine or fir, I forgot. But it is several pieces. So it means it has a core, and then it has these big long cake slices that go into it. And all of those cake slices have a freedom puzzle that lock it, so it doesn't slide in this direction. And then to stop it from falling apart, you put these iron rings on. You make them red hot, hammer them on, cool them down quickly, and then you get a and you can hold the mast proper, nicely. Like that's cool. It is. Pretty nice. I like it.
I think they were showing a part of that process, like out in the piers when they were constructing masts for this, like how you actually you could see it live at some point.
Yeah, you could see it. I think it still is on our social medias where they are actually hammering it on. It actually is a fun process because you heat it up in we have a personalized furnace for it where we heat it up to just the right temperature. Then you have two people with hooks. They are and this is actually historically correct. These people with hooks are called the hookers, and they will bring the ring over to the mast and bring it on. And then you have the people with the big poles that are, there's 3 people in a row standing with a big iron pole that will hammer it on. These are called the bonkers.
This is getting greater.
Yes.
Like, you have the hookers and then you have the bonkers?
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly. Hookers and the bonkers. And then you would have a person pour water on it, and this person doesn't have a name.
Oh.
Yeah.
The squirter? Oink.
This is what happens when people don't show their faces. They say things like this and you think that there's no consequence. Because there isn't! You just throw it out there.
Isn't it great to have like a little tour for like a stream?
It's true. I mean, I feel like a few thousand tiny people are judging me old times. Not thousands. How many are we?
Right now,
42.
Right now we're 42.
42.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. One.
Yeah, we were 50 before as well. Like
Oh,
we've been
okay.
jumping back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
But we were
That
like
was a substantial
over like a little bit over 40.
Oh, thanks.
Overall.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
They're, who are enjoying our
Nice.
little stories. Yeah.
Cool. I used to stream. I don't anymore. Don't worry about it.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wait,
I wasn't funny enough.
wait. Well, I think that's like kind of like proven otherwise. Like,
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yes.
I mean,
What?
yeah, no, that's-
Yes or no?
No, but I mean, like, this is great. I think, honestly, it's so fun. It's so fun
Yeah.
to hear. That's like very, like the tip of that one is very.
This one,
tippy.
yeah. I cannot tell you anything about it, but this is what it
It's
looks
very
like.
tippy.
It's a very nice tip.
Is that like a human figure?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, let's take a closer look.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, that's a totem of undying from Minecraft. You happy now?
Yeah, it is.
No, that's a nice.
It is a little. I wonder.
You're
like,
the
what
second
it's-
person in my whole career that asked me about this. I have still no idea what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a decoration, but what it represents, I'm not sure.
I see there's like hooks here.
Yeah.
Like, do you hang things?
Yeah, but these are for our rain clothes or for our
Crew logs, no, crew numbers.
Precis, exactly. You get a crew number when you sign on board. So this would be your hook on board here.
And there's
you can actually probably check the crew quarters too when we get to it. And you can see that there's also numbers there for them. But you also put your harness on this.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, and here's sitting. It's like here. It's just like by one of these. They were like playing board, like card games in Oberden.
Actually, they didn't play card games here historically.
Oh,
Yeah, you couldn't really.
Oh,
Yeah.
like they would slide around.
No, because
Or
there
like
were-
it's forbidden.
no,
No.
because there's always some asshole standing on the deck.
Wait.
Let's see if chat or Neah gets it first.
Wait.
Let's see if you figure. Can't you figure it out? There's always some asshole standing on the deck.
I feel like I'm missing. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I was like, there's a word put here, and I was like, which of the words? It's like there's a word here I either like don't know, and I was like ass, no, hoe, no, there's nothing like shippy with that. And then I was like, yeah, like so I was like, with every single word, and then I came to dick, and I was like, but dick is just like, and I was like, oh, card, okay, card, okay, yeah. You're right.
What was the reaction? I usually get groans.
Your yoke has finished loading.
That's a good one. Nice. They're funny actually. They're growing on me. Yeah. It's good. I should tell you about this too. If you were with us a waste pass now, you'd see this thing spins about. We can actually do a little one here.
Yeah.
So
If it spins up there, it spins down here.
exactly, it's one axle. And the reason is that you can put more spokes in, and then you can lift extra heavy things. Our heaviest sail, I don't think I mentioned, is 500 kilograms when it's dry.
So
when
half a
it's-
ton.
Yeah, so when it's wet, it's not 500 kilograms. And then we have the anchor, which weigh 1,250 kilograms. Should I stand over here?
No, it's just that light is very bright, so you
Yeah,
can't.
exactly. So should I stand over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, join.
Exactly.
Go touch the big red pole.
Get the pole.
I know it's the good pole.
Yeah. So there, this here, it also spins down here, so you can bring up the anchor. Historically, we do have an electrical winch. We will even have a chain, which was not historically accurate. Actually, you would have a big rope that about this big, and you would put a small rope around here, bring it down all the way, and then back up, and you would have it spliced together. Throw back. So that
I like
it doesn't have
splicing.
it doesn't have an end, and then you could have it roll around forever. You tie the small rope to the big rope, you pull it up some distance, you retie it, pull it up some distance, you retie it, pull it up, and then eventually you get the anchor up.
Was it like, because like, I mean, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in the way, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, partially.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff laying in the way. And all of this wasn't here, all of this wood that is here now wasn't here historically. That was mostly just grates above and below, so that you could put storage immediately into the cargo hold. And the grates also above had storm hatches, so you can seal it off from rain or waves or anything that reaches it.
It seems like aubergine.
Yes, it is.
Actually,
Yeah.
I mean, but I know the aubergine is actually like it's. I mean, in the game,
It is an Estigman, right?
Yeah, it
I
is
believe so.
historically like an correct. I mean, like I think they followed.
It looks like a.
Yeah.
I've been looking at the images, and it looks like an Estigman for sure.
But I think it's pretty sure it's a trading ship, and also like it's also very. Yeah, it's and I think they followed like historically accurate like blueprints and everything.
Oh yeah.
Like when they, I think at least if I remember correctly, like when they made the game, so like it should be as correct as possible. I think.
Yeah.
But like when so have you always used the electrical winch for like the
Yes.
anchor?
Oh yes. Please don't make us. It's it is dreaming not having to do that. But yeah, actually that is also how they usually got to shore historically, because you didn't usually sail to shore and moor like a regular boat does these days. You would anchor outside, and then you put the smaller boats in the water, the ones I showed you above, to row in with the cargo. But if you wanted or needed to go to shore, maybe to clean the bottom of the ship or anything like that, go into a wharf, you would usually do something called warping, like a space warp, way slower. So warping is when you put a warp anchor in a rowboat. That one is just about 700 kilograms, so not slow, a lot smaller.
Only.
Yeah. And then you can row it out as far as the rope would let you go, and then you would tip it in the water. Then the anchor could be dragged in, the ship will move forward, you send another guy out with a boat, and drag in, and drag yourself over the sea floor like this with your anchors. And you can move at riveting speeds, 20 meters per hour.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's a lot of leverage to move a big ship with a small anchor.
Yes.
But like, how far away from shore did you have to start doing that?
It all depends on the captain, really. They would anchor outside by clip-on, so anything past clip-on was called dangerous.
That is very. I mean, so it can literally take days. I mean, many days.
Yeah.
To get to port.
Yes, it would.
Oh, so close, but yet so far. It's literally.
Yes, and also it was not entirely safe either, because the wind could push you either way, with the anchor.
Right.
So you have to compensate depending on where the wind came from. So yeah, it was safer.
Yeah, Martin and Matthias.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, those were the ones for supercargo. We can actually look. We have a nice painting down here. Let me take you into the mess hall.
Oh, right.
Exciting.
Of the officers. It's this way. Excuse the darkness.
No worries.
Give you some light.
Let there be light.
Welcome.
Oh,
Attention is what you might say if you are one of the crew living here. This is the place for the officers. Right here, it was Princess Victoria of Sweden sat once. And here they would gather to have their meetings and discuss if we want to attack the Spaniards. And not really, because we're a trading company, we don't discuss these things. But we're still meeting here in modern times, actually. Only about 20 people out of the 75 people allowed. The 20 people are the only ones allowed in here. And historically, this is also the area where you would be eating as an officer. You would get the nice fillets of animals you slaughter under the way, and spend your time here.
I noticed one thing.
Yes.
There are no edges on the table.
There can be.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
That's
the
what
holes
the
here
whole
is for putting.
Yeah, because I was like,
edges.
this looks like very, like, if you haven't thought about it, or like if you haven't been on a sea, it's very unfriendly to have a flat surface like this without any edges when you're gonna eat.
Exactly.
suddenly your food is everywhere except for on your plate.
Exactly, or even the plate might not even be there. Like the plate will probably be on the other side of the room.
Yes, it is a valid concern, and it does happen. And if it needs to, we can put these just
Are you
on
like-
to protect it from falling off if we need to. But yes, and also you can be in the picture. Come on,
Yeah.
they want to see
Like,
you.
that's why I'm always staying like
Okay.
2 meters away from you, so you can fit both of you.
I feel
Exactly.
important. So.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. So yes, I believe. Please write down. So this on the day on the what is it? 20th of August, 2023. We have entered finally the harbor of Gothenburg. We have had a long trek out to the sea. We saw about 30 knots of wind at the harshest. At dawn, we were seeing the first signs of land reaching above the clouds towards the harbor. Now approaching. Are you writing on your arm?
I was out of paper.
Oh, fairly. Okay. So, seeing these signs and the birds that came with, we decided to make a stop briefly, noting down our course and position before entering properly the harbour, so that we could take proper bearings coming in as safe as we possibly could. Taking an hour to plan our entrance, we finally made. Now you're running out of. Should I be briefer?
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
So suddenly we sailed into harbour and it went well, and now we are anchored. No, we are. Sorry, scratch that. We are moored. sorry. We are moored at Pier 4 in Eriksberg, where people can come on guided tours on Saturday or the week.
Sneaky flex. Wait, I just need to, some more space to write at.
Please don't get distracted. Or on the 2nd and 3rd to visit the ship. We are open on the hours 11 till 5 o'clock. Yes, the last tour leaves by 4. So please, if you want to go on a tour, come by 4. There you go. You're right, here you go. Scratch that. Yeah. Sincerely, Joel, Supreme Guide of Göteborg.
Woo! Applause!
Sorry, I'm just having a good time.
I got it all written down now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
yes, it looks like a nice tattoo too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
very
Yeah,
nice.
I just need to.
Looks a little bit like you've been scratching yourself.
Oh, maybe. But I mean, like, maybe now I have my favorite problem when I need to like hand this
shit.
letter in.
You needed what?
If I mean, like, you know, like this message, if I need to like give it to someone else,
Yeah.
that might be a problem. Don't
Yeah,
think about
just
that.
stay like this for.
Yeah, like stay like that.
Exactly.
You're like right here.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I just sneaky flex again.
Yeah,
And be like,
exactly.
yeah, it's like a way to like use like, oh, you want? Oh, I mean, I can flex.
Yes, exactly.
You want to read a message? Like,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, but yes, I was also gonna say that this is the area where they could have candles to light up the night. Otherwise, it would be very dark on the ship. But they were well motivated to be nice about these lights, not only because the ship is made of basically wood and tinder, but also because below us is where they would store the gunpowder and weapons. So they would be harder to get to if you were a deckhand, regular person. It would make it more difficult to get to it, basically. Above us is where the chief mate and the captain resides. Generally.
Only emergency exits, but
look
that's.
at that. Thank you. Historically, it will also be the supercargo, the person ranked above captain, who is in charge of the cargo and the company's representative in the different areas of the world.
Now I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like Oberdin again. Sorry, yeah.
Do they have a supercargo?
I'm pretty sure they do. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
they have.
must.
Yeah, because they're having there's a lot of people there.
Yeah, it usually is.
Yeah.
On an East India man.
Very.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, chat. Please, just hold on.
Yeah.
For what?
Oh,
Nothing.
Hey, respect authority, or it will disrespect you. It's coming from me. High authority. Oh, sorry.
What?
Yeah, sorry. Okay. I guess Neah's your authority. I forget. Yeah.
Yeah.
you mentioned something. Photo, whatever on the warping thingy.
The warping thing. It's not really the warping thing, but over there. Is
Over
where
there.
the anchor outside. So on that painting there, you can see what is called Canton at the time. Guanhao, the final harbor stop in China. This is also a Swedish propaganda painting because you can tell that the Swedish flag is in the middle of it, which was probably not historically accurate. And they also got the nice big building for trading there in the middle. But what also makes me believe that this is just for propaganda is how tiny and small the Danish flag is. And the building far down in the corner.
I think it's very good.
It's kind of behind
Yes.
chat, but somewhere around there.
Exactly.
It's
If
so
you were to
small.
look really close at the embassy of Denmark, you would see a parent pulling a child into the Danish embassy, but the child does not want to go in there for whatever it's worth. I think that's a fun little detail that the painter left in. So there you go. So here's where you would row in with your the Spanish and Portuguese silver. We would trade in Spain and Portugal for silver. We would give to them wood and weapons, iron and things like that to give us silver, because China was only interested in silver at this time. So we had to bring silver to them to make it a profit.
British and Dutch flag to right. It's a bit
Exactly.
weathered, but yeah, it should be. It's a bit red
Yeah.
still. Yeah,
Should be.
British and Dutch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, Britain and the Dutch company didn't have as high standing as the Swedish one did, because the Brits are the most famous for making the Opium War happen in China, which was devastating for the entirety of China. And the Dutch had a famous what is it called?
Reputation? No?
Mass killing
Oh.
of Chinese people. About 10,000 had to expire. Because there was a dispute that I don't remember exactly the details, but they were being accused for trying to trick some Dutch company.
So they were not as popular, basically.
They didn't turn out to be less popular,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
also they forced them to open up more ports, which Chinese government did not want to do.
Yeah. Okay. So the Swedish company was like more like.
We were pretty lax.
Mm.
Yeah, we were just happy to be here doing trades. We started sending ships in like 1731 at the same time as Austria started sending
okay.
ships. So
Austria?
Austria, a land without harbors.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Started sending ships the same year as us.
Like
So
okay.
that means you're late.
Yeah,
to
that's
party.
pretty late.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, okay, yeah. Where did they send from? Like,
I don't know. I just know they had a company. I don't know where they would send.
That's
I
very
guess
interesting.
Italy, maybe, somewhere around there.
Hmm.
Either way, they would also anchor out here in Gothenburg. They would anchor out. If you know the area, it's by Klippan, and then they would go to Stenpiren, which you have described here. If you are from the area of Gothenburg, or if you visit, you can be in Stenpiren and you will recognize yourself, because this area of the city was pretty much done there in the middle of the 1700s. If you go down this street, you would happen to be in Brunnsparken, the German church. The church there is called the German Church, Tyska Kyrkan, and one of the buildings in front of the Tyska Kyrkan is the Swedish East India House.
The
Building
small-
the headquarters for the East India Company at this time.
That would be
It's
the
like-
one
it's
with
like
the small.
on this side? On that side.
It's this one or this one. I think it's the one with the clock on top.
Exactly, I believe so too.
Yeah.
So this is where they would come and unload their cargo and unload the crew ready to sign off after surviving a voyage. The crew was, of course, happy to be back on shore after all of this turmoil. So they would spend an entire week just celebrating being alive. They made an entire pot of money where everyone put in a month's pay from the voyage. And they went out to town in 7 days. And they ended the entire spectacle with a big bonfire.
Ooh.
Where they were burning the bookkeeping of the auction.
Oh.
What?
Okay. So
Yes.
no proof or no?
Exactly.
Oh.
There was a reason behind it. There was an added bonus, which was that you didn't need to pay all of the taxes that you were required.
Okay.
But that was not the main reason. The main reason is that Great Britain at this time had a lot of taxes regarding their GDP. So they would send. There would be merchants from England coming to Sweden buying RT for cheaper, and then going back to England and sell it as Swedish smuggle tea. They called it.
A Swedish smuggle tea.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yes. this was, of course, super illegal for them to do.
I mean, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they, so as to not be persecuted, we burned the bookkeeping, so no one would know who was responsible for buying what.
I mean, fair, I guess. I mean, no proof, right?
Exactly.
There's a...
Also, in the late 1700s, the British finally lowered the taxes, and pretty much at the same time we went bankrupt. So we were living pretty much out of that for the longest time. Yes.
Some cool pictures.
From the building of this one?
Or from just like being on sea.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, you like, you know, setting
Baltic Sea, maneuvering through the Stockholm archipelago. Oh yeah, these are recent photos, right?
Yes.
Of course.
But it's like from like being on the sea. It's like memories.
I believe I am there once.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, you can pretty much see just the half face of me.
Oh.
So I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't prioritized.
You should.
I should be. Thank you.
That's a sunset.
That is a set, son.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Very beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, you should join and do this. Like, you know, be on a ship.
Be on a ship in general. It's pretty fun.
Like it's
Depending on the ship.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
But I mean, like you see, I mean, so this is where you were when you were like swaying, like more or less.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was actually out here where the
side.
cameraman is. That is where the swaying
Oh,
was happening.
right.
Yeah.
I can't see. Oh, yeah, right.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
because the cameraman is sitting there where I was.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was my perspective.
Down,
Alright.
so I'm getting confused.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
over here, exactly.
Sorry, chat. Let's see. There's a lot of
One of you, me, but no waves.
Glaring, like
just lots of glaring from
Yeah.
the.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's a view.
smell,
You can't really turn it down to look at the sea, but that's where a place you can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a
Yeah,
lot
so
of
that's where you
people.
were you were like swaying for 2 to 20 meters.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah. Pretty fun.
Yeah, it is. Oh, or being up in the mast, that's so much fun. Yeah.
True. Yes.
Oh, that's
Good.
cool. Okay, well, yeah.
Do we want to see the sleeping quarters of our modern times?
I would love to see that.
All right.
Mhm.
Then we'll go and show you.
Just putting stuff back.
Oh,
And
Oh, yeah,
there we
right.
go.
yeah, this is very nice. And it smells nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm biased, but I think it smells nice.
I think I'm going to close the door here.
Yeah, I
just
think
so
we're
don't
done.
forget no, I'll leave it on so I don't forget to turn off the lights. By the end of it. Good.
Oh, like, the bar. I want to see the bar.
You want to see the bar again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should see- we should
Yeah,
show
let's
the
have a
bar.
look at the bar. It's very nice.
If you ever play werewolf, do it here. The bar?
Yeah.
This is bar.
It's a bar.
Sit on the bar table. I know. Wait, Neah on the bar. That's semi illegal, right?
Hey! I'm joking. Go for it.
Nervous.
Yes, you are not allowed to do this when you come on our tours.
Of course.
Please don't. Luckily, there's no proof that we've done this. No, you just said that would look unprofessional, you know. That's why we're not supposed to sit on it. But it will hold for you, definitely.
But we can sit very professional.
We can. No, I can't actually. There you go.
I mean, but hey, like, I mean, you are like a sailor. I mean, like, you know, you can, you know, if you just sit in like a sailor-like manner,
Yeah.
that will look professional in like, you know, in the, you know, in the.
But what about the French girls?
I mean, that is almost.
Go
Yeah,
for
see,
it.
see, there you go.
Yes. All right. So, yes, you ever been banned on Twitch?
I feel like it's not as bad at all. I feel like, you know, we don't have a very high
Oh, yeah,
bar
right.
here.
Fair.
I mean, at least not on my side, but like over there. I mean, it was very
Yeah.
fabulous. Though.
High bar, about a meter.
A high bar.
Oh! Nice. Wow.
Okay,
You could work as a barometer.
Oh my god.
That's a dank joke. Bam!
I cannot. But yeah, I mean, so you're eating here, I guess, or not by that.
Well, no, we don't eat here. Okay, historically, remember I told you that the rope on the anchor was a rope about this big. When you're done with it, you put it here. You can
Oh, that's what the big poles
yes,
are for.
Exactly. So you can.
So
take that.
these are small ropes, by the way. That's not the ones he's talking
no,
about.
These are mooring lines to keep us to the dock. These are typically the ones you don't want to untie. Thank you, please. So there you go.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I can see how, like...
We do have some rope burn on it, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
So, and what did you, like, ropes did you tie it?
Well, usually it's mooring lines, actually mostly. So if we want to be towed or things like that, we can put these lines on.
Wait, so you tied them here, and where do they go then? Like
out the hole. There's a hole in the front.
oh,
yes.
the front. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So those, and then it gets. Oh, so it's.
There's a hole in the front. Don't worry, the boat is.
Oh wow! So the bar actually got like a very important.
It is, yes, it is actually the most stable point in the entire ship. The entire thing is made of oak. It goes all the way forward and holds off against the hull of the ship. 2 levels down, holds off the hull of the ship, and is solid oak all the way.
So I mean, that's a very important bar.
Yes, it's
So-
very stable.
I like that. You know, like that's like basically that's the most stable part of the entire ship is the bar.
Yes. So you want to guess what
But
we use it for
people
mostly
leaving
then?
won't be stable. What?
You want to guess what we use it mostly for?
Bar stuff?
It's not a bar. We don't drink alcohol along the way.
No, but like serving stuff.
It is. We have salad on this. It's a little overkill.
A
for,
salad bar?
For what it is. Fuck. Okay, I guess you're a guy now. Here you go. Good. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you know,
ropes for prisoners. That's the big one. I mean, that's those. The horny people.
Those are just horny people. Like,
No. The horny people goes with anchor rope.
Oh,
Gotta keep them restrained, right?
Yeah, make sure they're like very restricted.
Restricted or restrained?
Right.
Choose your words carefully.
Right. I'm getting tired and hungry. Okay, continue.
yeah, that's right. I'm also getting hungry. It's about time
Yeah.
for food.
Yeah.
We
Or
could drop by the kitchen thingy or maybe.
don't drop by the kitchen thing.
Uh,
No,
No, wait, actually we shouldn't because we're not crew.
exactly. And also I can't eat the food here.
Oh.
Yes. So,
Oh.
either way,
Where do
we
you eat?
I eat at shore
Oh.
in the office. Yeah, generally. I was planning on eating out tonight actually, but you don't care about that. So either way.
No, we could take that.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
We could offer
So
him.
if you are in town.
I mean, it depends what time is it in. We could we'll pay you for a late
right.
dinner or something. I mean, some kind of thank you for this at least.
It was fun. Yeah, absolutely. I've enjoyed that.
Which would have to be relatively soon, but like.
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up. Absolutely. I'll just tell it that we eat about every other hour. So we have all of our important meals like the 10 o'clock coffee and the 3 o'clock fika, and then you have on Sundays you have go fika, so even better.
Yes.
That's a better version of fika. Fika is a small meal that you usually sit down and you have a communion. That's a big Swedish tradition. In case you don't know,
You
you
need
should
them
know.
cakes.
Yeah, I bet you do know.
Cookies and
Yeah.
cookies.
Cookies, yeah.
Some
cake.
coffee or something.
Exactly. At least a coffee and a bun or something. Or if you want some sandwich, if you want something.
Wait, so
eating.
you have food every 2 hours?
Yes, because people are eating all the time. They're working hard and always hungry.
Every 2 hours?
Yes, pretty much. Sometimes in 3 hours, and that feels like an age.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is quite often. Like,
Yeah, but remember, it's also fika.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I try to remember like how often. I mean, we of course a break. I mean, are you having 3 watches there as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So is it also like 4, 8, 8, 12, 12, 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Usually, I feel like that like
Yeah.
most standard works best.
Historically, it was 2 watches, also with 4-hour watches. So you would have 4-hour on and then 4-hour off. So you wouldn't sleep. You just suffered.
You
That
may
is
or may not have a
insane.
challenger.
Exactly.
You think Neah can end the stream on a boat in
course.
time?
What?
No,
On
but
time?
that is actually insane. I mean, like because like that means you can never get more than like 3.5 hours sleep.
Now don't you
Like,
dare disrespect the booty.
And I mean,
True.
and I mean, like they were out like for such a long time as well. Like they literally.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
oh, that's
It's bad.
that is pain and suffering.
Yes.
Oh, holy crap! Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I remember like being 8 hours off. I mean, like only getting 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, we were like having a lot of school stuff and extra things as well. But
Yeah.
I mean, 8 hours is when you're on a ship. That's like it doesn't. You don't get 8 hours of sleep. Like,
Oh boy.
You
Yeah,
know.
of course, yeah.
I mean, because like, since you're exchanging, like, you definitely. If you would run without like
Yeah.
go not eating or anything and not like toilet break, you will like get maximum like 7 hour, like 7.5 hours, something like that, right? Because you need to put on clothes and like throw on like
Yeah,
this,
so, you
toilet
never
break.
get 8 hours of sleep.
You never.
Even though you're 8 hours off, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I remember like you get very tired even from like that.
You
So,
sleep every few watch you got.
Yeah.
At least a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, like I've never taken so many breaks in my life.
Yes.
So it's true. That is
Okay.
cool. Yeah. and-
Let's watch the crew quarters.
Crew quarters.
Final stop.
Yeah,
I
and-
throw
and-
you out of my ship. You're welcome, but not.
Okay, we'll put this in a crew bunk bed and go to sleep.
Oh yeah, and here you. Oh yeah. See, here are little the dishes.
For
right?
dishes, yes, exactly. You're the first one to figure it out. Everyone is asking, "What's this for?"
No,
But that's
can we-
dishes. Surprise.
Yeah,
That's-
okay. Let me. Okay. Wait. Let me think here. Wait. So you do have all the three here.
Yes.
So cutlery?
No.
No, not cutlery. Oh wait. So is it like do you separate forks and
No.
knives? Okay, you just throw it the same.
Yeah.
Wait. You don't have plates there.
No.
Okay. It felt like-
You want me to tell you? or-
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
sure.
food waste.
Oh, food waste.
Food waste, plates, and everything else goes here.
Oh, like in these?
Yes.
Okay. And cutlery separate.
Well, yeah. It doesn't really matter. We have a very efficient.
Oh,
you
also
can
very
really
nice.
just boom, boom, and you.
Oh, that's
and it
very
works,
nice.
Yeah. So not that people you generally don't really care.
Oh, it gotta be very. This gotta be interesting. Like when it's really wavy from side to
Yeah.
side and walk here, because like here.
Yes, you do trip sometimes. It's very true.
Like actual reenactment of being on a ship though. I'm not even kidding. I've been talking about this, but here I can actually basically show. It's like, oh, she's leaning that way. Okay, and then you'd be like, okay. Like actually, that's how you look.
I'm a little more gracious than that. I'm usually more about, I'll break here.
You.
No.
But you can still stand.
Exactly.
But like I remember like we had a really big storm between like Miami and Charleston.
Oh, boy.
And it was so big. Like if you would like literally if you would be lying like this,
Yes.
you couldn't lie. Like you would be flying straight into the wall. It was really bad. So so it was really we had like 10-meter tall waves. And like you would fly, so
Yeah.
you couldn't lie down. You had to hold it onto anything. Literally everything was flying all over the place.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah.
So then like it's so like you couldn't stand or anything. The only time you could, since like it was going so much from side to side, the only time you could walk or stand somewhat without holding was like in the shift between
Yeah.
like side. So that's when it was like you had to like be like. So when it's going that way, you need to lean towards this direction, and then when you start to be like, okay, I can balance, and then you like rush, and then you be like, oh shit,
Oh, too late.
Yeah, and you would fly, like you would fly into the wall. It was really bad.
Yeah. But sometimes you put man lines, which is lines that go across the deck, so you can secure yourself on deck, so you don't wash overboard.
Yeah, that happened.
Come
We
with
had
me.
that.
Right. Last stop. My peeps.
Can we just take a moment to you probably should, but it's so nice. It's very rewarding. It's so nice. I like it. So okay, yeah. Should I hold it?
No,
Or you
it's
want to hold
fine.
it?
Just-
Okay.
Checking my phone for the first time in like 4 hours.
Okay.
Cameraman is busy job.
All right. So when you go down these stairs, you need to turn around and face this way, and then you can walk down backwards. So.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
No,
people-
we'll follow.
People, by the way, like if the internet is being let me know. If
Yeah, because now we're far below decks, so
Yeah.
it might be wobbly, and if it is, we're
if it is I can
Well,
fix that.
yeah.
I think
We'll just downgrade our quality for you. Even worse humor.
Nice.
yeah, it will deteriorate you like.
Okay, we'll see about it. It's gonna hold up, but it might be bussy.
Nice.
Yeah, seasickness. Actually, seasickness was never that bad when it was really bad storm. I feel
Yeah.
I don't know, how was it for you? Because the worst seasicknesses for us was not when it was the most stormy.
Right.
It was it's like when it's very unpredictable, like very like.
Right. Yeah.
At least for us.
There's a middle ground where you do
Yeah.
see more people getting seasick when you
Yeah.
just move a lot but not very fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when it's because like when it's like when you have like the really big storms, like when it's like that, it's too much to get seasick. Kind of. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I agree.
I don't know. Like.
Sorry, I get
Yeah.
hiccups when I'm hungry.
Oh,
Sorry, chat.
no. Yeah, but it actually, like, I feel like that's like when it is that bad, you don't get seasick as
Yeah.
much. It's like somewhere in between. And especially the one time I got like actually like properly seasick was like when I was in the very front, like in the rope storage,
Oh, boy.
in the very very front. Like it was like because on our ship we had to go
Yeah.
like, I mean like right under the buck.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
it called?
Okay.
Backen.
Buck.
Backen. Like I don't know.
Backen?
Yeah,
What?
backen.
What's that?
Oh, I know you don't have it here, but
Yeah.
because like bucket is like the, you know, like on our ship, like it was, you know, you're popping, right? Or like, okay, pop
Your
deck.
ship's weird.
No, okay, like okay. So I mean, you have just like one deck, right? And then
Yeah.
it goes up like above the,
Okay,
like the deck
yeah.
above.
On the poppen.
Yeah,
That's a
poppen.
good word. Yeah.
Yeah, poppen. Yeah.
Poppen.
Yeah, pop deck exactly.
Oh yeah, pop deck. Oh, poop deck.
Yeah, pop deck.
Okay, got it. All right,
Yeah,
fair.
pop
Yeah.
deck.
Problem.
But like in Bakken, like that's like the front. Like on our ship, it was like also going up
Oh,
on the
yeah.
front, and that is Bakken.
Okay.
And like beneath Bakken, that's where we had like all our storage for like all our like paints and like
Oh, boy.
all like our chemicals and everything. So it smells extremely strong.
Yes.
Like even like if you have a paint storage, you smell it out. And then you have to go like down the ladder.
Yeah.
And down there we had like the storage for like all the ropes and everything.
Yeah.
And if you that's where we had like the hatch where it says the death. And if you climb down there, that's where like it was completely dark. You had to like you had to get rid of rust and stuff, and you couldn't. It was
Yes.
horrid. You had to need like you'd need a little light, and you need to crawl in because it's so. It was very bad.
Yeah.
And it was painted in rust color. And anyways, it was
Yeah.
so stupid.
It sucks.
But the one time I got sick, it was like when we were down in like the rig storage in like the like the rope storage, and because they were like, oh yeah, we were on our way out, and we had like a very like wavy from the front like that,
Yeah.
and I was in the rope storage, and they were like, yeah, you need to. Oh, can you go down there and like tie everything, safety everything. And I had to go down. It was like very like this, very
Yeah.
unpredictable, and I couldn't like hold on to anything because I
boy,
need to
yeah.
tie.
Jeez.
And that's like the one
Yeah,
time I was
being-
like, that's actually
Being far below decks sucks the most. Yes.
Yeah, and
I mean,
so
this is
far
another
front.
the feeling. Just you can feel the boat breathing. If I was to explain the feeling of
Yeah.
there's something actually moving below you, like
Yeah.
sure it's the
Yeah.
ocean, I know, but like the sensation of suddenly being 2 levels down. Yeah.
Yeah, and like so so
But
far.
what's that to the left? Is that beds? Are
So
those
it's
beds?
Yes.
Sorry, I got it.
yes, let me show you the
Bunks.
room that we're looking at. Of course. So here is for the elderly or the otherwise big people that can't fit into hammocks. Generally, you can sleep in one of these. But if you are to be in a hammock, you would be assigned a number. Everyone is assigned a number coming on board. They will refer to you with your name, but you have a number as well. It's not quite that dehumanizing. But say you have 14, then you would have this little brick here to mark where you put your hammock. And then if you go down the length, you can see a 14 in the ceiling way over there that you can attach your hammock to.
Not gonna lie, I think you will have so much help from your knowledge being here with when you're playing over there.
Over
Because
there,
it's a
yeah.
very hard game otherwise.
Oh, that's fair. I'm also very smart, so.
I think you're a chess man after all.
There you go. Yes, sure. Maybe.
cool.
Here is where the hammocks are stored. When you come below decks here, you would have a babord vakt and a stybord vakt. It means the port watch and the starboard watch. And the port watch works in between 8 to 12, and the starboard watch works from 12 to 4. So if you want to come down here and wake up port watch, you have to be very careful to be loud enough to wake up port watch, but not starboard watch, because if you look over here, you can see starboard watch sleeps right there on that side, and will be very easily startled. So you just have to be right amount of loud being in here.
Oh, you could also mention the tables have those edges here
Yeah,
for reference. That's how they look.
And that's why they have a hole upstairs, so we can
Yep.
remove them if we need to.
More
Here.
storage.
Everything is storage.
There, yes, exactly. And here you can see there should be a number.
Can Neah fit?
11 here.
Does Neah fit? No, wait, we haven't already played that.
Skeptical.
Lie down.
Yeah.
But wait, is this like their storage unit, like where they have the things?
There's this for you, yes. So there's all your things you bring on board will fit in here.
Oh
or must
gosh.
fit.
Like even clothing?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Especially clothing.
That because I mean that's not a lot of space.
It's not a lot of space.
For a week, it's fine, I think. But
Oh yeah, for a week, but if you're gonna be here for like a longer time.
Yeah, well, you do have a laundry for that.
Yeah, true.
You can use the washing machine.
But do you like? Oh, and they hang their like. Do you hang like the other clothes? Because I mean, like.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do
Exactly. You do have more hooks. You also have for your necessities.
Yeah.
You have some shelves in the toilet.
Okay. Yeah,
in the bathroom, not the toilet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay, yeah, because I was like thinking like, I mean, you still need like a fair amount of things. You need like hygiene products and clothing and everything.
Yes.
So I was like, that's not a lot of space for what you need.
and then you need pirate clothes.
Oh, it's true. No, you'll be frowned upon if you bring pliers, but I'm for it personally. But people will be harumphing at you very loudly.
That's an angry. That's an angry sign as well.
Yes.
Oh, and you put your shoes?
Without any permission, the foreigner is prohibited entering. Please go to number 800 Dong Da Ming Road for visiting Gothenburg.
Nice.
That's what it says on the sign.
It does.
But do you like put your shoes here? Or like?
You can. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
You can remove. You cannot remove these. Interesting. Yeah. But I imagine you do.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. You need to some low shoes
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Sandals, I guess.
I'm surprised you can't remove the wood. There used to be a different rack here that they changed it recently. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, you also have a shower around the corner here where you can have a peek inside our shower.
Oh, the one that you discovered people in.
Oh.
So yeah, down in the bunks. This is a tiny shower. Like it exists.
Yeah.
There can be two people in
Can we
here.
just take a moment? Like, you see, like the edge. Like, it's a very high edge because
It is.
you
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
it's hard to tell, but like
You can turn on the lights if you want.
that's a couple of centimeters.
Yeah. But
Good for reference. Sure.
I remember it was like so hard to like when like because it was leaning one direction and then
Yes.
you need to like kind of like wipe away the water and it was like the
Yeah.
wrong direction from where like the pipe is. Oh,
Yes,
the
it
sewage
sucks.
is.
Oh,
Oh.
there we go.
And that's like basically there you're standing like you're falling around like a.
Yes.
But okay, so wait, so I mean yeah, port side and but midships watch.
Yeah, they sleep in my quarters that I'm gonna show you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
understandable. Wait, but so understandable, but like so that's like so midship. So but midship also have like,
Yeah, it's
like
pretty
a small-
similar. To
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry, shower stream is on the premium snap.
exactly.
Exactly. Oh, okay. Now I was just curious since like there's only 2 here and then there are 3 watches, so I was like, okay,
Exactly.
interesting. That's cool. Well, that's very nice.
Yeah, so there you go. I think I've shown you most of the things you see here.
Yeah.
So, if you have any last questions, I guess, now would be the time to come up with them.
Yeah. If you have any questions, people, like or like is where. Yeah. This looks a little modern. You think this isn't accurate? I mean.
Yes, further below deck you go, the more modern it becomes. I mentioned the tank rooms, things like that. Things
Yeah.
you didn't need in the 1700s.
Motors, like engines.
Yeah, we do.
But where are the cows? There were
Yeah,
supposed to be
exactly.
livestock here.
Okay. Yeah, we have fridges and freezers.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's where we have the cows
Yes.
and the chickens.
Exactly.
Hello,
lot of
Weizsäg, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Weizsäg.
we're on the boat.
Hello, Weizsäg.
On our very literal
I
treasure
guess
ship boat.
I guess we can like take us like get up like to the like where
Yeah.
we're right before.
Exactly.
because
Look
we're-
at the night sky. It's
Yeah.
a nice.
Oh, yeah,
place.
probably.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. It's definitely night now. Yes, you've been spending all our time. Now it's late. There you go.
I was expecting 1 hour and something. It's been almost 3.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised.
It wasn't really extended. See, you managed. You said like I think
Exactly.
you get it too.
And I haven't mentioned one thing I will mention in a proper tour. So
That's a stair.
there you go. So if you want a proper tour, again, come to Göteborg,
Yes.
Pier 4 in Eriksberg.
Yes,
There you go.
totally, honestly.
Yep, all that.
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Best flashbacks. Best kind. Want me to turn on the deck lights?
Wait.
It's
Like-
slightly raining, so I would recommend stream to. I mean, you can come up here.
Yeah, we could be under the roof here.
Okay, climbing out. Okay.
I mean-
There's ropes here. Hello,
You can
chat.
unplug that one at least. It's a tiny bit. It's not rainy, but it's like a little bit. If you come,
I'm gonna turn on the deck lights so you can see.
It looks like it's like flashes of lightning and stuff. No way, it's just the camera being silly.
Yeah, it's just no thunder. They can see so much more than we can. Oh my god! Look, they can actually see the ship.
You can't?
Yeah, I mean, see if you look here, you can see pretty well, more than you can in reality. Oh, well,
Lights.
look at that. I mean, this is great for everyone who wasn't here earlier when we were up on deck. We started up here. Now you get a little bit of.
That's a surprise for the neighbors. Wait, ship lights up in the middle of the night. What's going on?
This is great. It looks like the camera is like flashing because it's like it can't handle the light.
Oh yeah.
Otter's really here with those clouds. Yeah, definitely. You can feel.
Oh nice.
No crow's nest. Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, like it's wonderful.
Did someone say crow's nest?
Yeah.
Crow's nests are not a thing on these ships. Okay, it came in the 1800s. This is not Sea of Thieves. Crow's nest is not a thing on a sailboat like this. It's a platform. That's all it is. No crow's nest. If you want to look for crows, go bird spotting.
That's true. Yeah, now it's more like Oberdin, you know, like because of like the colors. This is only like 2 colors because it's like dark
yeah,
enough.
true.
It's either like
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, cameras make it a little bit disco, but it's okay. Like I mean, isn't it beautiful? Just look at these.
It's a bit eerie, but yeah, it's a cool thing.
It's very cool. It's very Oberdin.
White, yellow, orange.
And this is now we see the, like, you know, we see like the silhouette of a dead people, and then we follow there and we like turn off our like pocket watch, and then like we go back in time. It's a word, and I feel like that's like a very bad, like not really a spoiler because it's literally the first thing that happens.
Yeah. This has been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Pretty. It's been very cool. Like
Yes.
wow.
I mean,
it's a nice ship. Yes.
let's. I'm gonna show them the poop beams.
Poop beams.
That's what we're gonna end stream with.
Yes, I'm gonna end
And
the.
stream with poop beams.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream with the poop beams. Yeah, and this is where we, or I mean me as well. I mean not on this ship, but yeah, climbed up and did our things, and it was fun. You're getting hungry, aren't you? There we go. If you want to like look more at like how it looks in daylight, you can look at earlier stream.
And so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. That's the most important part. We take the shit. I mean, to be fair, it is hard to. I mean, like it is a very important thing. Like you need to do.
Yeah.
There's like
hygiene cannot be understated because
True.
that will kill literally an entire crew.
Yeah.
If it's poorly.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
3 things you need in life. You need 4 actually. You need to eat, you need to drink, you need to sleep, and you need to shit and pee. I mean, like, you know,
It's the same.
5, I guess. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be the same though. I mean, if you have really bad. Okay, no wait.
Okay, right.
Okay,
Good point. Cut it.
Oh, okay. So the name of this ship is Göteborg, which is like how to spell it? Like I mean, I know to spell it, but
How do you smell it?
Smell it. How do I smell it? So to smell you again.
Please smell
G.
Things we've been smelling today. Tar, crew members. Yeah, let's leave that.
More tar. I mean G. Like yeah, like it's a G and G-T-H. I mean, you can actually write it.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah, with a
Thank you.
Göteborg with a H-T-H. Exactly. And like if you,
.se, it's actually the site.
Is it or O in? It would be like.
Exactly like that.
yeah, so like this is like so for anyone. Yeah, Göteborg, exactly. So for everyone who, if you want to look more like about the ship and everything, you can. I mean, if you Google on the ship, you will find. Yeah, you will find more information, more pictures and everything, and you can look back on the stream, and you can also visit her here in like Sweden, Gothenburg.
Please do the commercial thing again.
Yeah.
So, if you would like to get a proper tour on the ship, you'll learn a lot of new things that you haven't heard from this little stream here. You will have to come next weekend. Saturday we're open on the 26th from 11 to 5. I recommend pre-booking the tour, the tours online. Or you can come on the 2nd and 3rd and do the same times as well. There you go. Welcome.
Yay! Yeah, and I mean, you can get this wonderful.
Can.
Get.
You can, yes, I am included in the price.
Yeah.
I am for sale.
That is
Yes.
wow,
Not even very expensive. So
Oh
there
wow!
you go.
Whoa!
Yeah, so
Oh,
there you
you're
go.
selling
Bite it while
yourself
it's
short
hot.
here. I mean, honestly, it's been absolutely great, and it's been amazing and so fun to see and so fun to experience. And I mean, I would really recommend, visiting. I mean, as you mentioned, it is the biggest wooden ship, right?
It's the wooden, it's the biggest wooden. I'm also tired and hungry. It's the biggest wooden ship that still sails to this day.
Wow.
It arrived just from the last tour in the Mediterranean on the 2nd of June, where I was in. And there's actually a movie you can watch here as well, where you can see me dancing in bathing shorts in the French Riviera. So that is a selling point.
Oh, it really
You should have
is.
to pay extra for that.
Premium Snapchat on only Vikings.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, on only sailors.
Exactly.
Oh.
On only sailors.
Yeah, on only sailors.
People buying
Yeah.
that.
Watch me pull my rope.
Oh,
Yeah.
my. Oh, and play with the balls and what it was.
I don't play with the balls.
Can't
Oh.
balls
They
are
are,
for shooting.
they're
Oh,
for
it's
shooting.
very exclusive.
Yeah.
It's very
It is
exclusive.
very exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, we got the honor, but maybe it's only because it's us.
Yes.
It's us to Rayne now.
Yes.
But I mean, it's been absolutely great. It's been so fun and to experience this, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And see, I mean, I didn't mention a lot actually on stream, but the clothings I had were actually my pirate clothings that I had when I was working on the ship as a pirate for like all the little kids and stuff. So, but yeah, so I tried to. I'm not fit in here, but I combined both stuff basically. But yeah, I think that's about it. And if you want to like see more, just like please look at the stream earlier and or Google and
I'm sure the
visit.
VOD will exist for a while.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so you know.
Space and like then on YouTube and like so please feel free to look at it. And also, I mean, as mentioned as well, like I mean, if you look out on the social medias of the ship and stuff, like they also go out sailing, and you guys can even join as well.
Yeah,
if you would
when
want
it
to.
starts sailing again.
Yeah,
for work.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can
Go do
apply
cool
here
stuff.
and be part of it and go sailing and experience it yourself. And you know, and personally, I might be a little bit biased, but I have to say, like for someone who has been on like sailing ships,
This is the
I would
best one.
recommend it.
Yeah.
Yes, I honestly like. Okay, yes, I would. I would prefer. I would love to be here. Like, I mean, I loved my experience, and I mean, it was amazing. But I would have loved to be on this ship. And honestly, I would recommend. It is an experience. So yeah, if you get the chance, look out for that as well. So yeah, and yes, more of Miro and Only Viking is exactly the Norwegian pirate song. Oh, there is a song called the Norwegian Pirate. And actually, yeah, and I played it on piano back in the
I
days. Okay.
don't know it.
No,
Really
I
happy. Thanks for the boat. Wait, Flyglufet, you haven't stolen the boat yet.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, you know what? We will do that off stream so there's no proof.
I can still hear you.
Oh, I mean.
I'm right here, actually.
Oh, whoopsie.
I think you know this. Actually,
Yeah.
At this point.
Oh no, I didn't notice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, you really enjoyed it. Oh, I'm happy that you did. Thank you so much. I'm happy you guys enjoyed it. So thank you so much, everyone. And yeah. Oh, flashback. Oh gosh, that was a little bit live. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. It was a great time. You want to say bye? Thank you so
Goodbye.
much. I hope
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Come visit.
Sprinkles in the chat if you ever see me.
Yeah. Or chess guy. Yeah. So this is
Sure.
Sprinkles, Merc,
Now you're both
Neah.
chess pirate.
Both
everything
chess
right.
guy, bearded man.
Both
thing.
chess guy, bearded man. Yeah, and it's Neah if you didn't know already.
Oh, there. Look there.
I'll be Merc until
Yeah.
you need me.
See, thank you so much, and yeah, you
Then I'll be yours.
Oh.
Why?
No, but actually it's been great, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed like this little tour, and also get a little view of, like I've been telling so many boat stories, and now you got to see a little bit of, even if it's not the same ship, you got to see a little bit of, what I experienced, kind of, and you got to hear a lot here, and it was
Yeah,
so
it's
fun. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's, after all, it's been over and over again. Oh my God, Oliver, you're coming late, but yes, babe. I mean, basically, if you look back, you will notice. What on earth was that? Was something.
Nice.
It was a fly attacking my face.
It is an East India man, yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That is the similarity.
Yes, exactly. And
So it looks very similar.
it does. And like if you look back in the water like later, you will notice like it looks very similar. Like under deck with the cannons and everything, and even like how they have the hammocks. I mean, even if the hammocks aren't up now, but you will hear all the stories, and you will notice like we were walking around. It's been very, very cool. Yeah, I know you lumbered.
Me too.
Yeah. Aberdeen is actually a great game, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much. And now 3 hours later, we're gonna sign out and eat something. I think we're all very hungry.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've had like one egg sandwich.
I'm
today
about to
and
get
an egg.
scurvy.
Yeah.
Honestly.
We need. Okay, you know what? We need to feed you some. What was it like?
Punch?
Yeah, punch
Oh,
and
yeah.
some punch and lemon juice.
Oh, yes.
I honestly I would prefer that over like the water, like in the gooey water tanks as well.
You would prefer the gooey water
No, I
tanks?
would prefer that over
Yeah,
the
well,
gooey
everyone
water.
would, yes.
Yeah,
That's not a controversial opinion.
I get that.
Yay.
Okay, with the maggots in the bottom and the algae.
No, it's true, yeah,
Okay,
it's rough.
but yeah, thank you so much. And once more, like just to end the stream on like a very respectable note, a classy note. This, for everyone who missed this, right here on those blue beams is where you were sitting and pooping back in the days. Yeah, very nice.
It's called the head.
Yeah, it's called the head. Yeah, so you sit on the head and poop into the water.
Wow.
Am I wrong though? Am I wrong?
No.
No, exactly.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
still called a head in English bathrooms on chips to this day, actually.
Oh, it
They do
is.
call them heads, yes.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay. Okay.
No.
Yeah, very beautiful.
I'm holding a phone, I can't.
Oh, very, very, very sweet. Oh, some Enja. Yeah, and then we have some beautiful view over here of the harbor to end it all. Okay, so thank you so much. And, have a great time, and thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, and take care. Look back at the VOD and also check out Göteborg and come visit. It'll be worth it. See ya. Bye. Wait, there, that's how it. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I think it's ended.